What's going on, guys? Some of you are looking to get your blood work done, but don't necessarily want to pay a lot of money. And I have the answer for you, and it is Merrick Diagnostics. If you guys go to Merrick Diagnostics, I'm going to show you guys right now. If you go to this page, you can shop by goal. You can build your own panel. See, if you do this here and you go to build your own panel, you can actually just click on the exact things that you want to click on. So, for example, total testosterone, I can just add this to cart and start building out my actual panel. If I want to check out my kidney health, it's $9. I can add that. If I want to check my vitamin D, it's $20. I can add that. However you want to do it, you can add your own items to make your own panel, or you can shop by health goals. So if I go up here, I can go, okay, I want to check my gut health. You can click on that. It'll give you some blood panels to check your gut health. Or if you want to check your testosterone, you can click on that, and it'll give you a bunch of different panels you can click on to check your total or testosterone. So, guys, that is the best way. If you go to merrickdiagnostics.com, you can use my code RBP for an additional 10% off. That is the best way to put together the panel that you want, and that way you can save a little bit of money. If you want coaching, health coaching, it's a little bit different. You can go to Merrick Health for that. But if you want to save a little bit of money, this is probably your best option. So check out Merrick Diagnostics today and get yourself set up and on the right path to doing things the right way. Was Joe, for some reason, every time you're on the podcast, I think of that. For some reason, Joe, you of all people make me think of that. I don't know why.
I think because I started off saying "What's up," but then it reminded you of the "What's up."
I think it's his voice. It's the gravelly to his voice.
Yeah, it's the voice.
Yeah, it sounds like one of the voices from the thing. Yeah,
It's the trend voice that I developed over time.
the GH thickening those vocal cords.
No, it's funny because I actually back in 2020, I remember I filmed a video and I was speaking, and I was going through just all my shit. My wife was like looking at old videos of me, and she's like, "Is that your voice?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's like Little Joe before I turn into what I am."
Crazy. As you
got my voice is completely different. Yeah, completely changed.
I wonder why our voices changed. My voice didn't change. I still sound like a little bit fruity. I don't have the deep. I didn't get a rumble to my voice.
Yeah, Paul, has your voice always been that manly?
It's always been very manly. It has gotten a little bit deeper though over the years, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I don't know if mine got deeper. They're developed almost like a little bit of raspiness to it.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with obviously women's voices getting deeper. I think like androgens like stiffening and like the vocal cords or something like that.
Why didn't mine fucking get deeper? I didn't take the wrong drugs or something, or what the fuck?
You didn't take enough, clearly.
I got really. It came off too much.
Yeah. Now I know that's the problem.
That was the problem.
Yeah. Stayed on longer. I wanted to show you something I found today, Ian. I don't know if you've already seen this, but a robot apparently can run faster than Usain Bolt.
Crazy.
Oh shit!
Let's see this.
I saw this today. I was like,
I've always said that movie I, Robot was like a premonition behind what's to come. Yeah. We're fucked.
Check this out.
Is this in China?
Of course.
Look how fast this fucking thing is.
Hey, how funny would it have been if they would have painted the machine black? That would have been.
Imagine in like 50 years. Imagine 50 years when they have like cop robots like this, and you're just like trying to run from a cop. You see this thing running down the street like.
For sure. And it can fly at the same time too.
Yeah.
Go through water.
What the fuck is that, man?
The future is now, Fouad.
The future is here, Fouad.
They're not going to need people anymore. They're just going to fucking.
Yeah, my dad was showing me some video of those same kind of robots like that in China doing like kung fu with little kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were doing fucking backflips and like playing with fucking swords and nunchucks and shit. It was crazy.
Once they can produce those cheap, we're finished.
Yeah.
We're so useless humans.
We're already finished, Paul. We're already finished.
We're on our way out for sure.
They're literally.
I mean, you think even now most jobs are run by AI and automation. Like give this fucking 100 years, dude. It's going to be everything.
Yeah.
100 years. I'm like
not even 20.
20 years. Yeah,
10 years. Everybody's fucked. They're putting on cameras on every corner.
Yeah.
and they're
And
fucking
they're
not.
okay.
they're watching us right now through all these cameras,
And
By
there's
then I'll
gonna
be so old. I won't be leaving the house much,
Yeah.
so they can watch me all they want. I'll be jerk off all day. I don't care.
Yeah, smoke weed and jerk off in your fucking
That's right. Yeah. You want to
your
watch
basement.
something? You want to watch something? Watch this.
Joe, how much weight have you put on? Tell me you put on like 40 pounds. Tell me.
Oh, look at that
No,
face. That
I
face
mean,
still looks lean.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, no,
I'm disappointed.
well, literally since the show, I had Cheesecake Factory. I think I told you that. And then I've had one like decadent stack of pancakes, and that was it.
I like that description. Decadent.
How-
snack.
No, it was
How-
cinnamon
how-
roll pancakes with some egg
Ooh.
whites and
Ooh.
3 whole eggs on the side. That was
Nice.
literally it.
Nice.
That's the craziest I've done.
What's
But
wrong
I'm
with you?
270 this morning, or no, I'm 269.4 this morning.
So is this
I
the
was
new- is this the-
258.
Oh wow, you only put on
So-
like 11 pounds.
Yeah, I haven't put on shit.
Is this the new Joe then? Is this like turn over a new leaf?
Well, normally after a show, I've done this every time. I usually gain about like 8 to 12 pounds the weekend after the show. And then we'll kind of like get some of that water off the first week and then gradually ease into the off season. So I'll slowly acclimate to like putting on a little bit of weight and hopefully over time. And
Yeah.
I stay pretty damn tight the whole way through. And I'll usually get back like he usually pushes me back to about 280 to 290.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of come off it like completely and then go into a quote unquote health phase. But this year he wants to keep me between 280, 285 and just kind of stay there even through the off season and just kind of what is it, main gain per se, I guess.
You know what
for
I
lack
really
of
want-
better words.
You know what I really want to know? How
Yeah.
how healthy is your health phase?
So for the longest time, it was 250 to 300 milligrams of SIP. 3 to 4 IUs of GH. And then this last time that I went on that phase, we kept the GH at 5 IU and I was running 500 to SIP. That was the first time I've ever done that.
So it's not really a health phase, is what you're saying.
No, this last one was not. I actually believe, though, because of where I'm at now in the career, he'll actually bring me back down to the 250, 300.
You know that last health phase you're talking about? That's Paul's like permanent
Pool
status.
season. That's my pool.
Yeah,
season
you that's 400 year round, right?
cycle. Well, I'll
Maybe
push
a
it
little bit
before. No. I will push it once in a while. I just got warned by my doctor that I got to bring it down.
This is what happens. He'll put it 300 and then we'll work out and I'll outlift him on something and then I'll put it to 400 for like a month.
And then I'll bump it back down to 300. I don't like to go below 300, but my doctor's on my case right now about it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll be probably hanging around the. Honestly, I think I'm going to be at 500 for a while. I don't know if I'm going to go lower than that for a while, but
I
we'll
like
see.
500.
Paul, you're 60 years old. How long do you think you're going to do steroids for?
I'm a young 50-ish. I think I got another 5, 6, 7 years in the tank.
6 or 7 years, and you're
Possibly longer.
You're gonna stop cold turkey.
No, you'll stay
No.
on TRT.
No, no
like
way.
a real TRT.
Yeah, I'll be jacked at 60.
Do you think you're gonna be 70 years old and still taking Anavar?
Yeah, I think so. You know who I'd like to
I
to
think so.
emulate, like Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
The guy's like in his 70s, still jacked, still training like
You
training hard.
love Vince McMahon. This
Yeah,
comes
I do
up
like Vince
all the time.
You don't
fan-
like how you feel on just or just tests like by itself? Because every time I come off everything, I feel fucking incredible. Like when I'm just on like 250, like I feel amazing. I genuinely do. I may not look amazing, but I mean I look better, like 90% better than most people. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just like a softer, muscular guy, but like literally internally, I feel way better. My sleep's better.
Yeah,
I walk
I'm the
around
same.
feeling better.
Yeah.
Joe, ever since I retired, I feel better. The only
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
only
saying,
thing the only thing that doesn't feel better is the hour in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I've said that. I've said
I'm
that.
really strong though when I'm on TRT or my version of TRT.
It's not about strength. I've said this for a decade or more. The only part about fucking steroids that's awesome is the 1 hour, and it's not the strength. It's just that contraction, like
Yeah, the
like,
pumps.
like everything just feels better when you're fucking on. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, you feel like a fucking animal.
Yeah.
You just constantly feel like you're puffed up and huge.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But I mean,
But
sometimes like for example, I love the way we look when we're stage ready and shredded. But if you were to ask me, would I rather look like that and feel the way I feel all the time, or feel amazing and look decent? I'm gonna choose looking decent every time for the rest of my life. Like,
Yeah, it's not a good way to feel.
Well, I mean, honestly, for a while, I wasn't taking anything at all. People are like, even my doctor was like, dude, how come you're not on anything? I'm like, well, one, I don't want to do shots because I did shots for fucking so long that I just didn't want to do them anymore. But two, I actually felt fine. That's kind of like what I mean. Like the other 23 hours of the day, like you sleep better, you feel better, you're more relaxed, like your appetite's better, like everything's better. I don't know. Paul's the only one I know that loves being on all the time.
I'm normally coasting at like 300 or so. That's not an excessive amount.
I don't think I believe that, Paul.
I told you, I'm honest about it. I bump it up here and there, 400. I very rarely ever get 5 anymore, but I'll bump it to 4. But I always bring it back down to my base.
How often did you get 5? How often did you get 5 this year?
But then you put a little Anavar in there too.
Very rarely nowadays. But I will once in a while. 1 tab pre-workout.
Okay.
I'll do a couple of days of growth.
I will say when I do come off and like the feel good phase, I will fucking be popping what's it called? Cialis, take extra pump
anything
product,
to
put
get
extra
pump,
pink salt in my fucking shit. I was like, fuck yeah.
Load up everything.
Yeah.
Paul's not as modest as he says he was. He came to the office the other day and we were drinking our pre-workouts and he looks at me and he says, I forgot my Anavar at home. Can you pass me one of those? Because I got a bottle of Anavar sitting on my desk. So I was like, what, you're not going to make it this workout if you don't have it? Like you got to have it.
It's not the same.
You also know the Anavar's not like doing something if you take it like right before you train, right?
It's such a placebo.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
electric
placebo
gear. Gets me a little bit more aggressive in the gym.
Paul puts it in. Paul puts it in.
Was
his
it aggressive?
pre-workout.
I was aggressive that day, wasn't I, Fouad?
Yeah, but like
You're very
Anavar
aggressive.
is like such a low androgen, like it wouldn't be something that would make you aggressive. This is Halo testing or trend or something.
I don't know, Ian. You should have seen him. It was like he was on Halo.
But that's placebo effect over fucking the moon there.
I don't think so.
But that's
either.
worth something.
Some
Placebo is still real. That is still a thing.
absolutely right.
It
Yeah.
is.
If I think I'm getting huge, then I'm getting huge.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
I'm all for it.
That's not how that works.
No, but when they do like placebo trials with stuff like that, people will actually gain like more muscle thinking they're taking fucking steroids, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're getting bigger. It doesn't mean you're
No, they actually will. Yeah.
But I think that's because they have that idea that because they think they can, they actually do what it takes to do it.
Yeah,
Push
harder,
themselves
whatever.
harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay, placebo.
Yeah.
Just give him my animal. Just give him some baby aspirin. Tell him it's animal.
Yeah. Fucking sugar pills. Sugar pills in there. Fucking
That'd be a drug dealer's dream. Just put
There's just like
anything.
50 milligrams of fucking caffeine in a pill and just like take it pre, you know?
Remember we did that before, Fouad? We switched to one of our friends' protein powders with Nestle Quick.
We had one of our
protein's delicious. That's how you should know those things.
one of our fat friends that was just starting to train.
And he was fat. That's a double whammy.
We're gonna give the guy diabetes.
I was sponsored by Muscle Tech at the time, and he's like, "Hey man, can you give me some protein?" So we filled a what was it, Nitrotech at the time it was called?
I think so.
We filled a Nitrotech tub with Nestle Quick, and the hilarious thing is, it takes up the same amount of powder in the tub, but it weighed like 5 fucking pounds.
Yeah, it's dense.
So it was so heavy, and we gave it to him. We didn't even realize it. He's like, so we give it to him like 4 or 5 days later. He comes in and like, how's he just started like working out. We're like, how's the protein, how's the diet going? He's like, man, that fucking protein's delicious. We're like,
he's looking all puffy.
He's drinking 2 scoops fucking 5 times a day.
Knowing this guy, Ian, he was doing 4 scoops.
Only protein source he was eating in the day.
for sure. And he was just getting fatter and fatter.
Yeah. Blood sugar's so fucked and like
man, I remember reading those labels, you said the Nitrotech and
they were awesome back
all
then.
the Synthesis 6. I was like, man, these are gonna get you fucking huge.
Yeah. Muscle Tech in that
names
2000 in the 2010s they were like the king of the like ridiculous marketing, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gain 10 pounds in 10 days, ultra anabolic, like fucking
And then they would cite like some university study.
Yeah.
Like, some bullshit study.
Just so they could say that claim. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was at the time when I don't want to say everybody, but many people still believe the people in the ads were like only
Yeah.
using those supplements.
Don't you
That's
think
when
that
you'd
was
have,
right
like,
around
the-
the time? That was
Right.
that was right on the time that people started having their doubts. So I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute.
They'd have like
I'm
the
taking
Muscle
this stuff
Tech
too, and
ads
I
with
don't look like him.
fat Johnny Jackson and then like shredded contest. Be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Muscle Tech 6 weeks, you know, like bro, this was a 12-week contest diet with like copious anabolics. Like,
You know who I think the first one to do that though? I think was Metrix.
Oh no! Listen, Muscle Tech wasn't the first.
no, but they
Muscle Tech,
did it.
They just
most.
Muscle
perfected it.
Tech was just the most blatant,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
like
yeah.
just completely fucking ridiculous bull, and they ruined it for everybody because they fucked with studies so badly that every other company after them, even if they said something that was relatively honest, they're like, you're full
Yeah.
of shit. Like
Yeah.
all the supplement companies got
Boy who
painted,
cried wolf. Nobody believed
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
they all
Yeah.
got painted with the same brush. So,
Yeah.
It's a crazy story how they got started though. Eh? Well, like,
oh, Paul Gardner,
yeah, like starting with like the hydroxycut making out of his kitchen basically at first.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but back then those fucking pills were like a huge deal.
Well, ephedrine.
Remember Xenadrine and
Xenadrine,
hydroxycut?
Yeah.
Those two companies, those two different pills were like, that's what people were taking for pre-workout. That's
Yeah.
what people were taking for fat loss. That was like,
Yeah.
it was the
Some of
be
them
all
both-
end all.
And then
It
drug
was
dealers
like
started to put it in
that-
meth.
That was like the peptides of our day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do
Ephedrine
you
for
remember?
sure.
Do you remember there was the while where everyone would make the fat burning capsules and they had like crazy looking stuff in them? Like it would be
Yeah.
like the little beads and half the thing and the other half would be like a
Oh,
blue
yeah.
liquid and like, you know, you'd be like, oh my God, this is crazy in here. You
Yeah.
It's
know?
gonna
yeah.
blend in your stomach.
Yeah, it's like gonna go where the fat burning matrix engages. You're like, oh,
The acids in your stomach will stir it all together. Into
Yeah.
A formula.
Really, all they're doing is put like 800 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah,
Make you
yeah,
fucking ape shit.
and some fucking little balls of sugar in there. You know, like
Remember after they banned ephedrine, they came out with geranium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
geranium.
I
love,
still
I
love
love
that stuff. Me too.
that's what they
That
put in
was
like the
in-
original 1MR and
Yeah.
Jack
I
3D and
think
stuff.
I don't. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that was in Nitroflex.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like,
I think
it was
so.
it was a
Yeah.
GAT
The
GAT
GAT one, the GAT
the-
original.
the GAT pre-workout.
Yeah.
I used that shit religiously. I was
Yeah.
like, this. It was like my
Their
favorite.
black cherry of that was the best.
It was
Yeah.
like I was on ecstasy every time I went to
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
yeah,
this is
for sure.
fucking yeah. That was good shit. Now you can't do that shit anymore.
I know that I one time I went on a website once and I like in their like bin, you know, where they put all their like expired stuff. They
Yeah.
had all kinds of geranium in there, like pure geranium.
You
And
bought it
because
all.
just at the time, yeah, I bought all of it. I bought like 30 bottles of it. And I know the guy who owns the website. And I mentioned it to him and he's like, someone bought it all. I was like, yeah, that was me. I had like 30 bottles at home.
You know what's funny though? Even if we could still sell that shit, obviously I think there's a market for it, but overall the demographic of buyer is more informed and less people are using like stim products.
Like crazy stims, yeah.
For sure.
Like back then you could say like this has caffeine and ephedrine, you're gonna get shredded if you buy it, and people would buy it because they thought it was gonna get them shredded. Now people know it's like your diet. And that's
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now
that-
people take fucking MOTS-C and SLU and fucking, you know,
But you know,
Well,
it's crazy though.
No,
like,
but
I-
even when they take MOTS-C and SLU, they think they know it's I don't want to say everybody. I think a lot of people. I don't maybe
they know it's a secondary thing.
Yeah, they know it's like an addition to their diet.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But you see like energy drinks have never been more popular than now.
Yeah.
You know, so people
Yeah, but I
still
think
like
that's
that.
more of a, I think that's more of a convenience thing though. I don't think people are what I'm saying is like nobody is taking a supplement thinking that it's getting
a
them
fat
lean.
burner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when,
no,
like when
yeah,
people,
they're rare
like,
now.
like when people took Xenadrine or hydroxycut, they're like, I can, they'd still eat the same diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, this is going to get me lean. And I'm
Yeah.
like, now I think people know like your diet is your diet. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
number one. And this stuff is just all,
Yeah, the consumer's
add-on.
way more informed now for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that stuff that used to be sold? A lot of housewives got on it because it was like sold like on
Revs.
infomercials. What is it?
Oh no. I don't
It
know.
was
which one you're
just
talking about.
ephedrine, I think, basically. And
We had this
caffeine.
one circulating around here for a while called Revs or Revolutions. Do you guys remember those?
no.
Yeah,
we
I
had
think
them
so.
here.
Yeah, yeah. But there was one that was really popular with women. They marketed towards women. I remember my mom was on it and she loved it. It wasn't like Xenadrine. It was something like that though.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Can't remember.
Anyway,
I mean, they had like a hydroxy cut for women one for a while.
Yeah. this one was
Like-
more like mainstream though. Like it was sold to like a lot of like housewives and that for like, appetite suppression and
Can't
getting shit
remember.
done.
There was
Yeah.
so many then.
Interestingly, talking about like the supplement game changing so much, I saw a thread recently because of the recent show, the Texas show that just went by, and Patrick winning over Regan. And I've seen this a bunch of times now. This isn't just based on that one show. But people now are talking about the change in judging. And we've talked about this on the podcast like a bunch of times, but like people are talking about how, and I don't agree or disagree with this. I'm just having the conversation. People are talking about how the IFBB just cares about small waste now. It's a small waste show. That's what matters the most. And that's like, I'm seeing it more and more now. And I'm like, it's a little bit frustrating to me because I came from the era of bubble guts where everybody had a bubble gut. Everybody,
Bubble gut.
Even if your fucking gut wasn't even that bad, it was like bubble gut. That's if you didn't have like a fucking men's physique waist, you had a bubble gut. So I'm like, so they make the change and now they're like, okay, everybody has to be aesthetic. But now people are complaining that they don't want them to be too aesthetic. And I'm like, where do we, like, I don't understand. Can you guys help me understand?
I don't think anything's changing. I think like Regan's just as aesthetic as Patrick.
But I'm not talking about I'm not talking about just Texas.
Okay. But even like I just think at that show, I wasn't there, you were there, and what you told me was I think what played out. Like I think initially Regan probably was winning, but Regan faded again. And he's done that at a couple shows now. And Patrick didn't. And so it was that close, and in the end, Patrick ended up edging him out. But I don't think any criteria is changing.
I believe the words from Tyler were that Regan got outposed, meaning that.
But that's
pretty much
Team
but
didn't work in the posing.
But that's also something I want to touch on. So I was there and I talked to the judges and I talked to everybody sitting there, and the general consensus amongst everybody was kind of the same thing. Is it wasn't about the physique, it was about the posing. So that kind of leads me into, and we're getting away from the first part of the topic I wanted to discuss, but I guess we'll get into it anyways. That kind of leads me to the second thing I wanted to discuss, which is, are we putting too much emphasis on the posing and not the physique?
I don't think so. I just think posing complements a physique. So if you're showing your physique,
displays a physique in the best light. Yeah.
Okay, but hold on. I'll push back on you guys, not because I disagree with you, just because we're having a conversation. Nick Walker, for example, losing $500,000 because he let his waist out in a transition, I feel like is not fair. If I'm just giving a counter argument, it would be like, that's not part of the pose. And it's not part of the physique. It's a transition, right?
It is part of the pose and part of the physique.
Yeah.
Well, it's not part of the. It's not a mandatory pose. Transitions are not mandatory poses.
No, but you're still
judged under presentation.
Yeah, you're still judged at all times up there. Yeah,
you're judged at all times, but you're being judged on your posing, most in a mandatory pose, and then now you're saying, well, in the transition it wasn't good, so now you're losing $500,000.
Yeah,
like so I'm just. And then the same thing with, like, if we're talking about Regan and Patrick, and I'm not saying I disagree with this at all. I'm just, like I said, giving the counter argument. We're basically saying, well, Regan had a better physique, but because he couldn't endure the 4 rounds of posing, he's going to lose.
See, I didn't interpret it or see it like that. I thought it was like the physiques, and same with kind of Nick and Andrew, that the physiques were extremely close, and then that was the differentiating factor. Like I think Nick and Andrew were extremely close in that show. Just like I think if you really break it down pose for pose with Regan and Patrick, it really, you could make an argument splitting it down the middle very fairly.
I did.
Yeah, and it's pretty cut down the middle.
I actually did do pose for pose, and it ended up being 4-4.
Exactly.
But this is the interesting thing. Let's say you're going to do that, because I actually said this to somebody after prejudging.
Sure.
So I'm going to make an argument for Regan, even though I don't disagree with because you can make a case for either.
You can make a case for both. I don't think either one is a bad call. I'm not in Patrick's favor. I'm not in Regan's favor. I think they're both good calls. Yeah.
After prejudging, one of the men's physique coaches came up and asked me, "What do you think?" And I said, "Look, they're fucking splitting hairs."
Yeah.
I'm like, they're both aesthetic. They're both in good condition. And I'm like, Regan far out muscles him. So if I'm going to say there's a differentiator, that's the differentiator. And that's the way I'm going to lean. So I think Regan's got it. That's kind of how I was leaning, right? Then they come back for finals. I think Patrick looked a little better at finals. And then they did confirmation, and Regan faded a bit during confirmation as well. And so he wasn't on his legs as much. The lower abdomen started to come out a little bit. And so it kind of leaned toward Patrick. But I'm like, is that enough to overcome the structural and muscular difference?
Yeah, I kind of saw it as let's split the poses down with a couple of them could go one way or the other. So that could be a differentiating factor in a judge's mind there because we do it 4-4, but in some judges' mind, it might be 5-3. It could be a pose like the ab and thigh, most muscular, front double, front lat. Like those are swap ups. And I saw it as, yeah, Regan definitely outmuscled him, especially from the back. I don't think from the side or the front he did necessarily. I think from the front, actually, Patrick had better arms, more depth to his chest. Maybe not in the front lat, but in the front double for sure. And a better midsection. Their quads are both like not stellar from the front. But I thought Regan had a bit more muscularity.
Don't forget structural size is a real thing.
Yeah, structural size, but Patrick is still very wide and has a good, like a solid structure to him. And then I thought Patrick was a little bit sharper and more polished, and Regan was a little bit bigger, or a fair bit bigger. So that's kind of where it was.
I mean, Regan was in good condition. Like
he was in good condition, but very good condition, especially from the back.
He wasn't as sharp as Patrick, but the discrepancy in their condition versus their discrepancy in muscularity and structural size
was definitely I agree.
Was not the same.
Yeah,
like
no, I agree. But like I said, then that comes down to a couple of those poses that we might be saying is 4-4, but one of those could be now it's 5-3 for say Patrick on that, and then the conditioning weighs a little bit. Okay, Regan's size, but then you're getting pretty close.
Okay,
it really is splitting hairs, yeah.
So let me ask you this,
and then like Tyler said, take into account the posing, the midsection, tan, like things like that are small details.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with the way, like, pro bodybuilding is going. Like, I actually really like the fact that they're holding the aesthetics to account, and it matters more than it used to. And I know you'll argue with me that it's not, but I don't know. I've been through all these decades, and I
think aesthetics is
definitely
more of
higher.
a priority now. Yeah,
right,
of course.
Right. So what I guess the way I look at it is, I'm like, if this was 10 years ago, Regan would have won. Like, it wouldn't even been a fucking question. It literally wouldn't have been a question because they were that close, and he's like way bigger. So I'm like, this is crazy. So when people say the IFBB is going too far toward aesthetic, they kind of have an argument, whether it's right or not. I'm not saying I agree with it, but they kind of have an argument. Like, is the pendulum swung too far?
No, because I think when you look at the upper echelons of bodybuilding, it still doesn't dictate that.
Well, the Olympia is still a muscle game.
Like, yeah, well, it's a muscle and an aesthetics and a conditioning game. It's everything, which I think is what body. Yeah. If you look at the Olympia, there's not one guy that's like, strictly there because of one factor. I mean, you could have guys like Samson, and that has all those things there, like Andrew, Nick. I mean, all these guys.
The way I meant it
have
was
different capabilities, right?
No, but the way I meant it, and me and James have talked about this, and I think we've talked about this on this podcast. The way I meant it was like the Olympia is a mass. Like, you have to carry a lot of mass to even be in the.
You have to carry everything at the Olympia, and that's where I think like the separation is at the elite level there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with what you're saying. I guess what I'm saying is like,
because like if that was the case, you would have smaller guys with super aesthetics beating guys like Nick at the Olympia, which just isn't happening. The guys that are beating him are still extremely muscular and in extreme condition, even though they might not be quite as heavily muscled. They still have extreme amounts of muscle. So it's like, it's not like you have Baruz beating Nick.
I don't know. I just think there's some weight to the argument.
Oh, I definitely see the argument for sure.
And I thought.
I do think aesthetics is more heavily weighted now than it has been at other times in bodybuilding. I don't dispute that. And I think it's a good thing to a point. But I think, there needs to be definitely like a line drawn in the sand for like where that gets too far, and I don't think we've crossed that. And I don't think, like Patrick isn't some fucking pencil neck that like won just straight off aesthetics. He still has a lot of good other features for sure. But
listen,
I mean, yeah,
like I said, listen, I was there and I was like, I honestly was conflicted myself. So when people see, it's weird because when you see pictures, I know we say this all the time and people are not going to believe it until they go watch a show themselves. The people who've never been to a show are never going to understand what I'm about to say. But
I mean,
If you have not been to a show, you
It's
will
different.
not understand that it's vastly different. Like seeing them posing, because you're looking at 2D. Patrick looks way smaller on Instagram
Yeah,
than
but even I watched the live stream and I
Yeah.
texted my friend Henry while we were watching the live stream together at finals, and I said, I think Patrick's going to win the show, And that's me watching the live stream with no other context to it. And I was like, fuck, man, it's close. I think Patrick honestly might take this. And he's like, fuck, really? And I was like, I think so, yeah. But like, I still in my head thought Regan would win. But I was like, when I'm watching, I'm like, fuck, this, like, actually, Patrick actually could take
That's
this.
kind of how I
It wasn't like out
yeah.
of the question, holy cow, what happened? Patrick won. I'm so surprised. When I'm watching, I'm like, fuck, this could go either way,
But in
Well,
prejudge, did you have Regan in prejudge?
No, I thought it was the same kind of thing. Like,
Okay.
at both parts of the competition, I thought it was super, super close.
I was just
we were
wondering.
just, we were just texting at finals.
I was just wondering if Patrick came back sharper at finals. But
He was a
Regan
little
came back
sharper,
softer.
but I don't think I still think it was relatively the same story of how close it was at prejudge.
Okay.
But Paul, he said what everybody else was thinking.
Yeah.
He knew it was close, but he thought it would lean to Regan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did too.
Right. We all did.
For sure.
Even me and fucking Palumbo sitting there doing the commentary. Palumbo's like, I want Patrick to win. I'm like, I think Regan's gonna win, dude.
Yeah.
It's just because it's the traditional. They're the same, but that guy's bigger. It's gonna lean in his favor.
Yeah.
When I saw Tyler after the show, he goes, "What'd you think?" I looked at him. I go, "I didn't think you were gonna do it." He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "I just didn't think you were gonna fucking do it." I go, "I thought you were gonna go for the bigger guy." I go, "It's refreshing." I go, "Patrick was really, really good, but I didn't think you were gonna do it." So we had a laugh about it, but yeah, I
So
don't.
when you say it's refreshing, do you say that in the fact that you think it is good that they are not necessarily only rewarding muscularity and that there is some other things in there, or like what context are you saying that from? Or just that like it's an unexpected thing that's refreshing to see sometimes?
I'm saying it's refreshing in that, guys, right now at hostile.com, we have free shipping domestically over $50. Just $50 in your cart. You don't have to add a code. You don't have to do anything. Anything over $50 is free shipping domestically. You can still use a code on top of that. If you want to use my code RBP, it'll save you an additional 10%. And if I take you to the website, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of stuff that we launched. We have the new flavor of the month is banana cream, which is absolutely delicious. And if you swipe right, you have CDX also just dropped in these two new flavors, which are absolutely delicious. And lastly, if we go to amino acids, the newest Silo 9 flavor, strawberry lemonade, dropped this week as well. Guys, in 2026, I've made it my mission to make sure that Hostile products are on the rise. Flavors are going up, products are going up, everything is going up. And it is the main focus is making sure that you guys are happy and you have everything you need for your performance goals. So check out hostile.com today. Remember, free shipping over $50. I just think Patrick had a little bit more. Oh,
Big boy.
Hi, Jackson. Little bruise right here.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
to a table.
What?
You kept looking at the screen. He wanted to see you guys.
Oh, love the
Say hi,
haircut.
Jackson. Say hi, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you
Oh,
doing?
Say hi, buddy.
I wish I had hair
Look at
again.
these mitts.
I know. I wish you
Oh,
do
yeah.
hairstyles
Look at
again,
that
Fouad.
full
Dude, he's
fucking
got
head of
some
hair.
big
I
ass
know.
legs. He's got bigger legs than his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's got bigger legs than I do right now, that's for sure. He's a thick little boy, eh?
How old is he
Yeah.
now?
Dude, he's 15 months. He's 32 pounds.
32. Is that a lot for 15 months?
Yeah.
Decent size.
This is
Yeah,
people saying like,
percentile.
dude, this kid's fucking big. Like, yeah, right? It's
You
my
gotta
GH baby.
You got to get him pulling some weight off the ground pretty soon.
Is he going to be a bodybuilder or what?
If he wants to be, I'm going to put him in sports, but
Football.
I'll let him make that decision. He will be training with me though, eventually.
Yeah.
Looks like he's
Yeah.
ready pretty soon.
He already has a little plastic weight set over there.
There you go.
He got him started
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, the little those little rattle things. Someone bought
Yeah,
him a
Yeah.
little dumbbell.
Yeah.
That was super cool. You're on your way, Ian. You're gonna have one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
you
Looking
When-
forward
don't
to
know
the
the
gender
gender
reveal.
yet, right?
No. Well, I know, but nobody else knows.
You do know?
I know.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
kidding?
that's cool.
Ian could never know.
I didn't
that
want to
there-
hold out. I wanted to know right away.
Ian
Does
could
Melissa
never
know?
know that there was like an envelope there with the thing and not touch it. It's not
No, I wanted to know. Fuck. Yeah.
Does Melissa know?
Yeah, she knows.
I was about to ask that same question. Could me and my wife, so our very first date ever was at Disneyland. So we got the envelope and there's like this wishing well in Disneyland and she really wanted a boy. So we opened it there together, just me and her. And obviously we got a boy. She was all happy.
How many more you guys gonna
No.
have?
Nah, she's done.
Oh, you're done?
She said, "Fuck that." Yeah, she loves him to death, but she's like, originally she wanted like, she told me like 5 kids. I was like, five? The
Five,
fuck?
eh?
I was like,
That's a lot of
I
money.
was like, I'm not gonna tell you no, but I'm gonna let you play it out. Let's see how it goes. And I knew I was right.
I should say no, Joe. That's too many. Two tops.
But no, what is it? I got to carry on my dad's name, so I did my job as a man in the world.
There you go. Made me feel ashamed.
Did you guys do anything cool like that, Ian, when you guys figured out the gender, or just open the envelope?
No, I just opened it, but
The
then
cake.
I presented it to Melissa and did like a fun thing. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I did like a little reveal to her. Yeah.
So when you're gonna publicly announce it?
I don't know.
Dare I ask how you
Does he-
revealed it?
Does he got a little dingling or not?
Well, I'm not going to tell them. What?
That's how you tell, right? It's got a little dingling on there
On what?
on the ultrasound.
Well, I didn't read the ultrasound myself. I didn't self-diagnose the ultrasound.
Yeah, but don't they show you when you go in? Don't they show you like see the little?
No,
tick right there?
we found out from doing the NIPT test, the NIPT, like the genetic testing. You know.
Oh,
So it's a blood test. So it wasn't from an ultrasound.
oh, I
Yeah,
thought
so we did like
when-
the test that checks for like, genetic chromosomal disorders, and
Oh.
also because it's a genetic thing, is testing the gender as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
That's how you found out, Paul. You went in and they showed you the little dingling.
Yeah, there's no dingling.
well, if you're
there
doing it
for
on an
mine.
ultrasound, yeah, it's the nub. It's the
Yeah,
the
little
angle
dick.
of the fucking nub. Yeah.
Yeah, little dick. It's got a little dick for it. It's got a little dick on the ultrasound. That's how you.
Well,
know
they
it's
both genders do, but the angle at that is what changes it. Yeah. So at that ultrasound, if you're doing like 16, 20 weeks,
I think Paul's confused. There's
they
no
both
nub.
have a little nub kind of in the same place, but the angle of it changes.
the
depending
boy nub
on-
is longer than the girl nub.
No, it's the angle at that point. I think it's like a 30-degree angle or more. It's generally a boy. If it's less, it's generally a girl. It's something like that. Yeah.
I thought it like literally. I see like a little dick, and then
No.
it's a boy.
Yeah. I don't think it's got a dick yet.
Oh, but it's got a dick.
Well, kind of, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just too small to see it,
It doesn't have a dick. It has a nub.
it's the nub.
which is a dick, a small dick.
No, it's not.
Google is
Little-
nub theory with babies. Yeah.
It's a little pre-developed dick.
No,
Pre-dick.
it isn't. Because the
prick.
girl, because the
It's
girl
gonna
has
be
one.
a prick one day.
Let me
No,
read it here.
no, it's not because the girl has one too.
Let's let Google settle the argument.
He just told you that they both have a nub.
The nub theory is an early method used to determine the baby's sex from a side profile ultrasound scan. It looks at the genital tubercle, the nub, located between the legs. If the nub points up at an angle greater than 30 degrees from the spine, it may be a boy. If it lies flat or parallel to the spine, it may be a girl. But both still have a
Okay.
nub.
Both
So what I'm
have a
saying
nub.
is the same thing. So
No,
if
it's
it's
not.
down, it's not a dick.
No,
if it's up, it's
That's
a dick.
not what you're saying.
No.
You just changed what you're saying completely.
But that's what he said basically. He's like, it's got
No,
a nub. If the
you
nub points
said-
up, it's a dick. If it points
No,
down, it's a
you
vagina.
said the nub is a dick, and I said they both have a nub. The nub is not a dick.
So it either forms a dick or it forms a vagina.
Yes.
See,
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see here. So
See the nub?
boy,
It's off screen.
girl, but they
I would
still
have
have
thought that's
nub.
the girl on top.
No.
Where's the dick?
Yeah, girls on top.
There's no dick. It's a
Where's
nub.
the nub? Where's the nub?
Bro, look at the fucking thing sticking up. Are you
Yeah.
retarded?
Show me the dick.
Look at the nub. There.
It pointing up?
So this is boy at a higher angle. This is girl, lower angle.
I
Paul's,
gotcha. Okay.
Paul's looking for like a circumcised shaft.
I'm looking for a bag. I'm looking for a bag with a couple nuts in it. And then
Oh. You have to remember at the time that you're doing that, the thing in there is like this big.
yeah,
you know?
true, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the size of a fucking peach, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Look
my
at,
new cat.
look at
Can't
this
see
guy.
his
Look at
dick.
this guy telling a fucking father of two about fucking kids.
Well, I didn't have- I've
He's already,
never
he's
had
already,
any
he's
nubs
already,
to see in
he's
my-
already a know-it-all. He doesn't have a kid yet.
Yeah. Well, there's no shit.
I don't know what
I'll
that
tell
was
you
with the parent
how
either.
Well, this is fresh because I just did this, so I'm very well informed, you know?
Yeah, I'm 16 years deep here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, back to what we were saying. What were we saying? Is it gone too far?
No.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying. Sitting there at the show, when you asked me why I said it was refreshing.
Mhm.
Sitting there at the show, Patrick just had like a level of polish that was like
That's what I saw. Yeah.
pretty like hard to like look away from. But even though Regan looked really good, but it just
No, Patrick was just sharp, man. Super
Patrick
sharp.
had a sharpness about him that was like,
Like a clarity. Yeah.
And because, like you said, Regan's more muscular and structurally bigger, but Patrick is still wide and he still takes up a lot of space.
Yeah,
And so I'm like,
it wasn't more muscle everywhere. Like there was definitely in the hams, adductors, the back, but like some areas, like the chest, the shoulders, the arms.
yeah, like Patrick's got better
right there.
yeah, Patrick's got
Mhm.
better delts and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but so no, I agreed with the placing. I thought it was refreshing because I didn't think they were going to go that way.
Yeah,
You thought they go with the favorite.
yeah. Look,
Well,
I think
because-
both. I think both are a great call.
No. Not because he was the favorite. I thought they would go for the size.
Okay.
I thought the size was the most glaring difference.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they would. That's why I thought they would lean that way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. To me, Fouad, like, I don't know. I don't see it as anything changing or, pendulum swinging one way or another. I just think what it probably came down to, like Ian was talking about earlier, like in the morning, some people might have had Regan 5 poses to 3 or even 4 poses to 4. But then if he faded in the afternoon, some of those poses might have flopped for some of the judges. And
No,
now
but-
suddenly it's 5-3 or, whatever in Patrick's favor.
I agree with what you're saying. But it is true that judging has changed in the last 10 or 15 years.
I think there's more of a premium now on shape
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
Midsections in shape.
So
Yes.
so I guess my question of all of this is not to say whether Patrick should have won or whether Regan should have won. I'm talking about a macro view. You take a satellite view of the IFBB and go, is the pendulum swinging too far? Like, is there too much of a premium on aesthetics and not enough of a premium on mass, or are they getting it right?
I think
feel
until
they're
we
getting it
start. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
just because I think like bubble guts is like one
Sorry,
of those things.
say what you said. I didn't hear what you said, or the first thing you said.
Paul.
I think it's going in the right direction.
You think it's going the right direction? Say
Yeah,
what?
I think something like bubble guts, it's a very unaesthetic feature on a physique.
Well, no, we don't want that, of course. But
Right.
Regan doesn't have a bubble gut.
No. I mean, but like going back to the past eras where that wasn't as, penalized, whatever. It's a very unaesthetic feature on a physique. So, and I think so there's been more of an emphasis on eliminating those things that are.
I know, but what I'm saying is Regan doesn't have that.
No, in this case, though, I think like you say, like he lost on posing basically, but I think that's because he faded. So some of those poses that he might have been
polish is the differentiator.
polished too. Like, what do you mean by polish?
Yeah,
like,
I think
like color.
Conditioning, detail,
Patrick-
like crispness to the physique as a whole. Yeah.
Patrick was a little bit tighter. His tan was better. Like,
Yeah, and he matched kind of front.
yeah.
Like, Regan's conditioning front to back isn't quite the same. From the front, his
Yeah.
quads don't look super duper hard, and like there's not a lot of detail from the front that doesn't match from the back. He's got fucking
very
crazy
good from the
detail,
back, yeah.
insane detail from the back. It's not quite matching front and back. So there's some small discrepancies there, which.
Yeah.
If this is just me making the case for it, not saying that I would have gone that direction.
Where you saw Patrick as being very
But, Paul-
complete from front to back.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's
as far as
got obviously
conditioning.
his discrepancies with his upper body to lower and some certain things like that, but
Paul,
his conditioning was uniform. Yeah.
Okay.
this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, sometimes we talk about classes blending in too much to each other, right? Like right now, there's also a conversation about classics becoming like bodybuilding with a weight cap, and if you're looking at some of the physique for some of the women's classes, they're like, a women's physique is getting a little too big and they're too close to women's bodybuilding. And so there's some like bleeding of the classes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess that's kind of where people are coming from. They're like, hey, we have a classic class. Why, like, are we going too far with the open? Like,
The thing that's hard with this argument is that sometimes that is just the best person in the show.
Yeah.
Like if you have a women's physique class, let's say, and the second place girl maybe has all their criteria really good, but her conditioning is crap or what, like there's some dramatic difference there. And the other person is maybe over muscular for the class, going to the side of women's bodybuilding, but they're
Not a
better
fair-
in every other aspect.
it's not a fair argument.
But it is a fair argument because this is how you see classes get pushed over time.
It's not a
'Cause,
fair
there'll be a girl that will be say in figure, that will be more muscular and more conditioned, but she's the best girl in the show. It's like you can't just there has to be a line drawn for where you mark that down versus not,
If I wanted to, you're saying best person in the show. You're forgetting
Yeah.
that this is still a subjective sport. So
Well, to a point, yeah.
to a point, right?
Like
And
they're subjective to a point, but like you're not going to put
It's
Derek
subjective
and the
to-
guy that's coming 19th at China Pro.
No,
and
but
say
it's a-
I
no,
like
but-
him better,
No, but it's a subjective sport. We're saying there's two guys that could have flipped either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry,
mean-
I'm not talking about the show.
No, but I'm
are
talking
we
about the
talking
show.
about
No, everything you said is valid. But what I'm saying is in this show, we're talking about two physiques that everybody kind of says, I could have made a case for either one.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you're trying to separate the classes and open is supposed to be about size and structure and mass, and these two are on the fence, is it wrong that the pendulum landed on the not bigger guy?
It's a good argument. It's a good conversation.
So I haven't
really
said
get the
much, but I
point.
was there
Joe,
too.
you
and
haven't given your thoughts.
I was there too, and I
You
don't
were
have
there?
a problem with. Yeah, I was there.
You were in Texas?
I was in Texas. Yeah, I was
You
in the
didn't come
crowd.
see me? What the fuck?
I didn't see you. I just didn't
I
see
was
you.
commentating.
I didn't like see you though, but I was there at the show. I was talking to a lot of people on the side and stuff.
I got to take more steroids.
But-
Okay, go ahead.
Get lost in the crowd for that.
Get lost. Yeah.
No, but I was watching, and I had Regan winning. I'm happy that Patrick won. I'm super happy for Patrick. I thought he looked amazing. But I agree with what Fouad was saying about size usually trumps everything when it comes down to being that close, right? Like, I mean, it's open bodybuilding, and
Which is why I
again,
think we were all
nothing was-
surprised. Yeah.
yeah, I was shocked, but I was super excited because that's pretty fucking cool, like, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, again, subjectively, I guess, right? Because I see open as a muscle mass, and I figured that would win myself. So it was a cool, pleasant surprise. But I agree with Fouad when I hear the words open, it's about muscle mass.
Like I said, look, I agree with the placing number one. I could make a case the other way if I had to.
For sure.
I also agree with the way the IFBB is going. Like, I like the physiques that are coming out now are like really nice to look at in comparison to like my era, for example. We had some awesome physiques, but we also had a lot of guys with, like, including myself, with thick waists and like bigger stomachs, and like it's nice to see now that like it's like you know what, man? If I would have started my career and we're in this era, I wouldn't have gotten to 260 because I would have been like, oh, my aesthetics can carry me a little bit. It's nice to see now that that's being rewarded, and I like the direction of things are going. I just thought it was an interesting conversation because I've been seeing it happen in comment sections, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of an interesting one to bring to the guys to see what they think.
When people say Patrick should be classical, like, isn't Patrick literally like
No, they're
20?
not. No.
Probably 30 pounds over his
I was
classic.
gonna say, yeah.
No. But
This is the thing, and I always make this argument with classic and people saying classic bodybuilding, blah blah blah, is that you can be both, but one can't always be the other. You know, like you can be good at both, but it's not necessarily like a good bodybuilder can't always be good at classic, but a good classic can be a good bodybuilder and a good, like, in both ways. And Patrick has those attributes of both, which is part of what makes him a good bodybuilder. You know?
Yeah. No, I don't.
So-
I didn't see anybody with any credibility saying that Patrick should be classic.
Okay.
No.
I just what I have been seeing though is saying that because the IFBB is pushing aesthetics so much, people are like, well, we have a classic class already. Why are we focusing so heavily on aesthetics?
I get it.
Right. And in this case, it kind of makes sense because you're like, they gave it to the more aesthetic guy. Well, actually not more aesthetic, but they gave it to the smaller guy who is more aesthetic. So people are kind of still using that argument.
When I watched some of the videos from the show, I tried to picture myself if I was judging that show, how would I have gone on it? And just being honest, I probably, just based on pictures and videos, I wasn't there and I know it's different in person.
Yeah.
Going by what I saw, I would have had Regan winning based on the size differential.
Well,
but that's watching videos and still pictures.
I'll only stop you for this reason because I've seen you. Like I've heard you and you talk about like breaking down shows, talk about guys fading. That was the one thing that was pretty evident.
Yeah.
Regan has a consistent problem, and it's not the first time it's happened in his shows, where he starts out prejudging. He comes out, he's locked in on the legs, the stomach is pulled in all the way, like everything's super, super tight. And then by the end of prejudging, the lower abdomen is coming out a little bit. The legs, the separation of the legs isn't as deep.
That's the polish,
And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about polish.
Yeah.
So,
So
one of the things.
Is that a fullness issue, or is that like, what is that you think?
I think that's a peaking issue personally, but Ian could probably tell you more because he's.
I don't know. Like, this seems to be a thing with him, no matter who's peaking him. So I don't know if it's a peaking issue or, you know, just a fatigue issue from maybe like not doing enough rounds of posing. You know, like guys that do crazy amounts of pose, like you're never seeing Hottie or like Nick or like these guys fade at the Olympia. You know what I mean? Like they can do 700 rounds of posing. They look the exact same. From the
if anything, get better.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and speculate on it. It could be a peak issue. It could be a hydration issue. It could be a sodium issue. Like it could be a posing issue. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird because, like you said, it's been a consistent thing. So, I just wonder what the issue there is.
Joe, did you see that? Did you see the fade a little bit in Regan, or did
Yeah,
you
I
not?
did. I did.
Yeah.
Both in his actual physique itself, but even in the I don't know how to word it, but like his posing wasn't as like
His overall demeanor.
Ferocity.
yeah, the demeanor.
explosive.
Yeah, exactly.
I
There's like
noticed
a
that too.
certain confidence
Yeah.
when someone walks out and they're
like
fresh,
attack in the pose.
compared to they're just like, fuck, man, we got to do another round of this shit. Like, that kind of.
Yeah, I'll never forget Fouad. I remember you telling me a story a long time ago when you competed. I forget the guy next to you, but he was good. He was a Arabic pro. I forget his name right now, but I remember he was a pretty good pro for a while. Remember, I think it was Steve, head judge of one of the shows, and he worked you guys hard.
Yeah.
He put you through like 6-7 rounds of posing, and remember, like they called you back out of the lineup again, you and this other guy. And remember, he told me he said he was like, "Fuck, man," he's like, "Again." You remember that story? You remember who it was?
I don't remember that. No.
Oh,
I would
I
I would always hate it because I'm Valier, so I'm always like the last guy to go out for my individual. So like I'm always like going out,
But then the first guy to come back.
and then I'm like not to sound arrogant, but I'm generally in a first call out of a show. So it's like you're coming out. And then you're going right back on to do it. It's like I'm doing my individual. I'm fucking quarter ass in this shit. Like let's be serious. That's not like when the show is judged.
Yeah,
you're doing
sure.
your individual. You're judged in comparisons, not in an individual. You need to be next to people to be judged. That's when maybe the judges could be like, okay, first call out. They can do that. But like within that, I'm generally in the first call out. So after that, it's like the judging is in the comparisons. So like I was always like. Yeah, you got to chill in that, man. Because it's like your heart rate's fucking 180 beats a minute. I'm like, fuck, I got to go back out there. And I know, like, a show like Texas, I'm like, me and Steve are going to have to fucking work here,
Right.
I'm not about to kill myself on my individual, right? Like,
Right, yeah.
Other than that, the Texas show was good. The 212 guys, before we get into the other open guys, the
Those guys
212
are good.
212 guys,
Good.
man. Courage. It's
Courage
got a
is sick, man.
beautiful physique.
I judged him a couple years ago. He was impressive.
And Marco Ruiz is a fucking tank.
The guy from France, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's fucking he should move to open. Like
212 guys bring it, man.
There's so
They
many
really do.
12
He
guys.
told me he weighed in at 211. I said to him, I'm like, dude, if you can get to 220, 225, you should get on an open stage.
Yeah.
Like he carries a lot of muscle.
There's a few 212 guys that could do open that are just fucking.
It's interesting because, like, I see where it's like, like we want to see guys in open, but I also think having weight caps sometimes brings the best out of guys, especially like when we look at the conditioning in the classic guys and the 212 guys. Like 212 guys are fucking nails every time.
Conditioning, yes.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say that because that's where we see in classic. These guys end up cutting into muscle.
Yeah,
Right.
but they're
To make the
fucking
cap,
hard
they're
as
fucking
granite. Man,
heels.
Yeah.
Like Chris would be ready like 8 pounds ago and have to cut down to that 242. It's like that brings out a level of conditioning when you have to make that cut.
I think you're right. The cap makes
For sure,
conditioning
212
extra.
too, man.
Right,
Like,
right.
Flex Lewis and these guys, it's like they're killing themselves to get there, and that brings that out, man.
Right.
Agree. The only reason I brought up Marco moving into open is because he asked me specifically.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't speaking about Marco specifically. I'm just saying weight
asked
caps
me-
do something,
because we were talking about how big he was, and he asked me specifically, and I'm like, I definitely think him.
Yeah.
Out of all the 212 guys I saw that day, and I don't know what you think, Joe, if you thought he was the same, but out of all the 212 guys, that guy could do open.
Yeah.
Like he just
I agree 100%.
and you know what? That was another one. That class was actually the same. They went for the aesthetics over the mass. Marco was shredded as fuck. He was probably more shredded at night. Maybe that's why. And he was big as fuck. And I'm like, and his posing was solid, but Courage just looked too good.
You just got a great balance of it all.
Courage
Good
is the
muscularity,
best.
good conditioning.
Courage is a little narrow through the clavicles is the only
Little bit, yeah.
See, that's where, like, okay, even in my own physique, when I first set out to do this, I looked at the Jays, the Ronnies, the Marcus Rules, these fucking Rolly Winkler is one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. And these guys, I was like, I want to look like that. And that's what I was in the pursuit of.
Yeah.
And now I'm at a point in my career where it's like, hey, Joe, like, you need to slow down on the size, start tapering back into more aesthetic. It's like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, man, I set out to be one of those guys, but now I'm
Yeah, but I think there's benefits to both. I think that Chase brought the size, which is a huge tool for you. And then I think when you find that limit of like, okay, this is all I need to be as muscular as I need to be competitive, and now we refine it from here. I think that's kind of like, it's not always more is better. I think then there's like you've reached that peak for muscularity in certain areas where you're like, okay, now I can refine and bring up certain areas and balance things out and work on streamlining in certain aspects, right?
Yeah.
I think,
and I get that, but it's like when you first set out to do this, how exciting it is.
Oh, dude, we all just want to be
huge.
fucking massive, dude.
So it's like, man, like,
Joe, I don't think, man,
Change the game on me.
I don't think that's the change. I think you should run your race. And you should be the bodybuilder that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the mass monster. I'm not saying,
but he's always going to be that.
Hold on a minute. I'm not saying you should just go for broke and just be a fat ass all off season. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're still going to be the mass monster.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Just all we got to do is match the legs to the upper body, and then you're going to crush everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Like you're still that guy.
You're still that guy,
and I still think,
and you always be that guy.
And I still think you should be that guy because
100%.
Even if somebody says I want more aesthetics, Nick Walker still crushes everybody.
Yeah. Muscle is still the tool.
It's like you know what I mean. Like I wouldn't get carried away thinking like, oh, I got to look like Flex Wheeler. No. The guys with muscle still fucking.
That ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. But it's funny when when you see the other thing too. I think people don't realize when you're watching on a screen versus in person. And I'm sorry I'm harping on this. I just think it's really important for people if you're actually a bodybuilding fan. It's really, really impressive to see some of these physiques in person up close. Like when you see Courage on stage, you're just like,
wow.
That there's a lot of, obviously I'm not taking, people get weird about when I say these things, but like there's a lot of God-given gifts in the way the muscle inserts and the way the roundness of it. And like, yes, obviously there's a ton of work that went in to bring out those gifts, but like, it's fucking wild to see some of these guys up close and just see kind of how their physiques are put together.
Yeah.
Cause you look like a Marco Ruiz and you're like, okay, I understand this. I can wrap my brain around.
I can relate to this in a sense.
Yeah, I can relate to this. There's a massive guy that put in.
You can't relate to Phil Heath,
I can't relate to Courage. This is just like I don't even understand how this looks like this.
Yeah.
It's the whole concept of like the hard work beats talent unless talent works hard.
Right.
Yeah. You get talent that works hard. It's fucking Phil Heath.
But you were there, Joe. Like you know what I mean? When you see Courage,
he stood out. Yeah.
The way the muscle looks when he poses. And the way it just looks different. The roundness to it,
dude, his legs were fucking wild, man. That was one of the first things I noticed. Like, Jesus, like his waist to sweep ratio.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Crazy.
He's gotten consistently better too.
He was classic, man.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, he was
classic guy.
Yeah, he was competing in classic, dude.
Is that what
he was competing against Chris in like earlier years, man.
Look at Keon. Keon's just fucking leveled up. He'll be in open soon. Like.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I just want to go.
Shout out to Ken too. That was a good improvement for him from one show to the next.
And
you look great.
Can you imagine? I told him between prejudging and finals, like, dude, they have you right next to your own fucking coach. When they ask you to hit a most muscular, you should turn towards that motherfucker and hit it with
it. I saw Ken backstage, and I saw him in the morning, and I said to him, I said, Ken, do you look like your update? Because remember he posted an update from the back 2 days before the show, and he had strided glutes.
Well, he was changing how he posed the glutes too, popping them out a bit more.
And I'm like, do you look like your update? He goes, I look better. I go, no, you don't. He goes, yeah, I do. I go, Ken, you didn't go from not having strided glutes to all of a sudden having strided glutes. What's going on? He goes, I'm telling you, I did. I go, all right, we'll see. So I'm expecting like, it's gonna be like he structured the photo a little bit. Like maybe there's some striations. Fucking comes out for prejudging, and I'm like, what the fuck? He went, because I thought, and Ken, if you hear this and you're mad at me, I apologize, but I thought Ken was gonna end up like a lot of bodybuilders would see that, always look awesome, but just never get like that strided look. And all of a sudden, he's like, fucking peeled,
sharp, yeah.
He could be a little more peeled, but for Ken, it was like it was.
Is this the first show him and John worked together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
they had 2 weeks.
and it was only
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Really? Oh wow! I didn't know that.
And I talked to John. They were laying together, and I was talking to him backstage. And John's like, all I did was take my foot off the gas a bit.
Yeah.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, he was being pushed too hard.
Yeah.
He goes,
Okay.
just needed to pull back on some things, and his body just came alive. And I'm like, I've been there.
Yeah.
As soon as I worked with John, the first thing John did, remember we used to do John's workouts,
Mhm.
and we're like, this isn't enough. What do you mean we're done?
Yeah.
Like we would finish
Especially
the
when
work,
you're in that state before shows. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we would finish one of John's workouts, and we're like, this is not. What do you mean? We still have like
Yeah.
way more gas in the tank. But slowly, like my physique started to get better again, and Ken, just from the 2 weeks, apparently from just kind of easing up on the pressure,
Yeah.
physique fucking came alive. And so he came out for
Wow.
prejudging, and I'm like, I think Ken's going to beat John. And then they came back for finals, and I'm like, Ken's beating John for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no doubt
Yeah.
because they were in similar condition. Like John was in a little better condition.
John's always pretty conditioned.
Yeah, but Ken's muscularity and flow
Width.
of his physique and
Fullness.
like, yeah, it was just too much. It was like
Yeah.
it was like too pretty to like.
Ken's
to,
gonna
like,
Yeah.
be good.
ignore.
You know
Yeah.
what's his? This is only like his 5th show ever or something like that. Maybe
Well,
he
Yeah.
hasn't competed very many times at
he's
all.
new. He's new in the game, man. Yeah.
No
it's like
offense-
you,
no-
Joe, like you've only done a few shows too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was. I think I've done 7 now.
No
Or
offense, no
8.
offense to any other coaches, but John fucking figured it out real quick.
Yeah.
And Ken's going to be dangerous because what I saw on that stage was, and people are going to fucking get real mad at me for saying this, but I saw like a Brandon.
I saw
Curry-
Roddy Coleman.
I saw already. I saw a Brandon Curry-esque
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
physique. I saw Tonio Burton-esque. You know, obviously bigger than Tonio, but like I saw that same like Brandon Curry style physique that I'm like, this guy could fucking go.
The
you know?
crazy popping lats to the waist, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if he can get like posing those, because the one quad he's not ever quite on. If you notice that,
Yep.
that left quad, it's like he's not quite showing it right, like from the hip down.
Yep.
I think if he can display those a little better and bring the back up a little more, I mean, fuck, man, he's
Well, I talked to him after the show, and I don't know if he asked me or if I just gave him my opinion. Most likely, knowing me, I just gave him my opinion. But I said just more legs. I said
Yeah.
just more. I'm like, if you can match the legs at all to the upper body, I'm like, it's fucking over for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because like I think I've always been a fan of his physique, and seeing it in shape was like, yeah, that was all over. John looked really good. John was in shape. 5th place was John Arthur. John Arthur looked good. John Arthur's just a
wait.
little.
Did John Arthur beat Lewis?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
John Arthur is just a little narrow through the clavicles, so it's hard for him to get past some of these other guys.
How was he from the back?
Good.
for the back.
He's very good.
His lines are really good. Yeah.
He's very good. He's just narrow through the clavicles, so
Yeah,
he's kind
just
of got
bit
like
narrow,
he's got more of like a rectangular shape.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lewis faded pretty hard at night. I think that's why
Yeah, he was
slid.
having trouble, especially on that side try. The midsection was
He looked
a
like
tough time.
he was cramping. Yeah, it didn't like. I don't know if he was cramping, Joe. I don't know if you noticed. Like it looked to me like
He looked like he had a hard time posing. I don't know if it was cramping, but he had
Yeah.
a hard time.
yeah. So he slid. I think he was ahead of John Arthur, and it
think
looked
you might
like
be right, yeah.
it looked like he slid at night.
Yeah, yeah. I think they swapped. Yeah.
And then I saw an interesting post from one of the Instagram pages, Who's the Best Bodybuilder? And he had a picture of Tim Budazine.
Yeah.
And no shade to Tim, because I think Tim's a great guy, but he was like, the post basically was insinuating that, like, why isn't Tim winning more shows because he's bigger than everybody else?
Oh, they're saying he's getting overlooked. I saw the post.
And there's no doubt Tim was,
Yeah, ton of muscle.
Joe, you were there. I mean, he was probably the biggest guy in the show.
Yeah, that was his best look of the season. I'll give him that too.
Right.
But it's like we talk about shape, right, being a factor. Like he's just really.
This is where I
wide.
saw some of those comments, like, oh, the waists are getting too crazy about the waist. It's not just Tim's waist.
It's how it all flows together. Yeah.
His upper body is much bigger than his lower body.
Well, and he's got short legs with a long torso.
I was just about to say that. And
yeah.
then from the back is much thinner than the front. The lats are very thin compared to like the
They
chest.
don't pop out wide. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of, it's not just the waist, but it's like I feel like it's unfair when some of these pages do that because they're not explaining.
Telling the whole story. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They're
just saying
just-
what they're saying. They're pointing at one thing that's not even accurate. It's only half accurate. Like, yeah, his waist is not great, but they're not telling.
But how does that look in a front double, in a front lat, in
Yeah.
a back double? You know, it changes the dynamic of those poses completely, where the muscularity can't be displayed to its maximum effect because of how it flows together, right?
So then what happens is you get a slew of comments of people that are agreeing with the page, but the page hasn't really explained
Yeah, the context completely.
the context of why he placed seventh.
They're just
Because
focusing on muscularity.
Yeah, because I don't like. If I'm being honest, I don't think they misplaced him.
No,
Where did he finish?
Seventh. He finished
Seventh?
behind Lewis Breed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could make an argument that maybe he was ahead of Lewis, but I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know. Did you see it differently, or did...
I thought they placed him perfectly at this show.
So do I.
Like, I mean, I thought even John Arthur like should have been in front of Lewis, which he was at this one, because I actually think Lewis Breed beat him at the last two.
Yeah, he
I
did,
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, so there's justifiabilities here and there. Like, but Tim, the only show that I felt that they kind of like overlooked him was in I want to say it was Portugal. And that was the only show that I thought otherwise, because his look was pretty damn good from what I saw on the live stream. I think he got like ninth or some shit.
Yeah. You're right.
I was like, what the hell? But I mean, again, it's one of those things. I wasn't there, but from what I saw in person, I thought seventh was perfect for this show. And from what I see, it's like he's big as fuck. He's muscular, but like you said, the flow of the physique is not as pleasing as a lot of these other physiques that are put together with enough muscularity to fight against someone like a Tim Budesheim. Like
it's hard too when you have like when your physique is not cut perfectly in half.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like when the legs are shorter and the from the waist up, you're taller.
Yeah,
it makes it really hard judging, especially when there's not enough mass on the legs. Now you're like,
well, and the mass isn't all in the right places to accent the flow. Like, you know, like if he had insanely wide lats or something, okay, well then maybe you could get away. But when it's like the torso's a bit long, the legs are a bit short, you know, the lats don't flare super duper wide from the front or the back, you know, then it starts to create that like boxiness in some extremely important poses, you know?
Yeah.
And like certain things like, you know, his side chest, you know, he's not quite controlling the midsection perfectly, even on a side chest where it's like, I know you're kind of hiding with your arms, but you can still see it barreling out a little bit, like some small things like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, everybody go to a show. Just go to a show because it'll explain a lot. It'll explain a lot to you when you see them moving. When you see them moving through poses and you see them
go to a pro show. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to a pro show. You see them get tired and you see them like, you start to understand why everything's happening the way it is.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, man. Looking at all the shows, like, yes, there's some subjective things, like, you know, some people could have had Regan over Patrick or whatever.
Sure. No.
Most of the shows, though, I haven't really seen anything egregious where I'm like, oh, they really fucked that one up.
No,
like, everything looks pretty. I don't know. I feel like the judging's better than it's ever been. If I'm being honest, like in my 30 years, I feel like this is the fairest I've seen judging, especially because the amount of call-outs guys get.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just go around and around and around, and people get a chance, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good show. We'll go over the results quickly.
We got Austria this weekend.
Wait, I can't wait to get into that. Just one second. Results.
I'll be back.
I don't think I did super good here.
Paul Lozon. Fuck.
Oh my god, he killed us.
You got last, Ian.
I got
what the fuck?
Hammered.
You got
Why did
0.
I do so bad?
You got 0 out of 10.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
What did I do?
Ian, that's not like you. Wait, that's not right. Oh, you picked Regan.
Yeah, I put John second, Patrick third, but Lewis fourth.
Oh, you botched all of this.
Yeah, I'm like off by 2 on all of those.
yeah.
Literally off by 2 on them all. Yeah.
What did I do?
I'll tell you, how dare you put Tim in 8?
Patrick, John, I got John right. No, I didn't. Ken was third. I didn't get any exact. Oh, I got one exact. John Arthur. Oh, I got a couple down here. Tim, Mark. What did Paul do? Oh, he picked Patrick. That's why. Fuck.
Yeah. And Regan second.
And Regan, John, Lewis.
John only off by 1.
Kennedy screwed him up a bit.
Yeah.
Walter, that was a heart pick. Tim Budesheim, Gianluca. Gianluca looked good if he was a little bit sharper. Gianluca has a really nice physique. You know who really fucking stood out to me? I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Brugink. Steve Brugink. You know who that is?
No.
Let me show you this guy. This guy he's a little smaller, but he was fucking peeled. This guy. This guy was shredded as fuck.
Oh yeah, he was peeled. Yeah,
But
he's a little too small.
And he's got good balance and he has nice flow. He just is a little bit smaller than everybody else.
Yeah.
But he's good, man. Like, he brought a really good package to the stage, and he was probably the most, I don't know if I want to say the most shredded, but he had maybe the most detail. And he's got massive calves too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But he was
Not even trying to be funny. Do you think because he was smaller, he had the most detail?
I mean, it's like Ian said, like when you're not worried about the weight as much or being big, maybe you can.
Well, we've also discussed too, the bigger you get, I think it's,
the less detail you have.
Detail gets lost sometimes, depending,
I don't know. There's also bodybuilders that just get fucking peeled.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just,
Yeah.
Anyways, Ian, how much closer are we to the Chosen launch?
I don't know, about a month.
A month. Oh, you're launching at the Olympia.
We'll be like right around that time. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
So I have some time to go still.
Yeah.
Joe, how soon is your wife going to be pregnant again?
Shit, my pullout game is strong.
I don't trust that.
Are you taking anything to make sure your pullout game doesn't? It's not the
Nope.
only
500 milligrams a test.
only line of defense.
I think you guys knew that, right? That I was on full cycle when I got pregnant the first time.
Is your pullout game the only line of defense you got?
That's all I've ever used.
Okay, I'm gonna make
Risky, Joe.
I'm gonna make a prediction. Joe will find out that he's having baby number 2 in 2027.
Yeah. Is your wife like that one personal, but is she on birth control?
No,
she
that's
was,
what I'm
but
asking.
It's funny. She was actually talking to me about it recently. Like literally when we were in Texas, I believe, this last week. So hey, I think I'm gonna start getting on that because just in case.
Because you're all over me. I should get some protection.
I'm sexy Joe right now, man. I was like a fucking statue.
What else is going on, Joe? We haven't talked in a bit since the show.
Nothing. I think I'm gonna do a lot of traveling this year for damn sure. Gonna go to between Vegas, Texas, and Tampa a lot.
Tell me something other than bodybuilding about your life.
Shit, that's all I do. That's literally
when
all I
are
do.
you going? When are you going to Vegas for the Olympia?
I'll be there the Monday that full week.
We should. I'm going to go Tuesday. We should train someday, one of those days.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Paul, did you
Definitely do that.
I'm actually jacked enough to want to train with bodybuilding. Last year and the years before, I was like, look, I'll like do videos around the expo, but I don't want to fucking go train with fucking Keon at the guy. You know what I mean? Like fuck this shit. You know? I'm dying that too. I'm gonna get shredded. I'm gonna get shredded, but for it this year, I'm on. No, I'm serious. I'm on like a counted everything, weighed everything.
I already know you're gonna do a show. I'm
dialed in right now, boys.
Listen,
Olympia show.
I'll be leaving Christine too.
Listen, you're not fucking fooling anybody. Listen, for the record, he hasn't said anything to me, but I already know you're coming back. I'm just waiting for the.
I just want to get fucking shredded, bro. See how I look,
Waiting for the announcement.
When his child sees him the first time, he has to be shredded.
Yeah,
Ian's gonna do.
Those pictures when people take the first like skin contact in the hospital. Where you're like holding your baby. I need my more like shredded veiny abs. Yeah. If I'm putting shirtless pics up with the baby, I gotta be fucking dialed.
Do a photo shoot with the baby.
I was still kind of hairy. I was at that point in prep because I was on prep when Jax was born, and I was like, where you're like, you're so flat, but you're still kind of fat right before you turn lean. So I'm all holding my little
that like 10-week out.
Like,
yeah.
Like fuck.
You're both soft. It's perfect. Yeah.
He has better cap delts than me.
Yeah.
That fucking picture.
What was I gonna say? So that means Ian's probably gonna do an April show. One of those easier ones.
Yeah.
Gonna jump into an April
Yeah,
show
the
and knock
easiest
out
show
an,
I could find, you know.
knock out an Olympia win. There you go.
Well,
Paul, you left in time for me to tell you that you won the predictions.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Killed
Yeah,
us.
I read in the comments that you thought that I fell last week.
fell. What?
Yeah, did you say something that because remember I left for a
Oh yeah,
bit
you
last week?
disappeared like your phone was down. You were
Oh,
gone for like
yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
thought you had a life alert.
I thought you had a heart attack. I was like, where the fuck is Paul?
Heart attack. Fuck.
how old did you turn, Paul? 54?
54, yeah. According to Fouad, 65, but 54.
Life
yeah.
alert.
His
Life alerts at
his
54?
metabolic age is 65.
That's probably what it's accurate. Yeah.
Pick up the Metamucil now.
I was once told that I was told by my doctor that my arthritis was the same as about a 75-year-old man.
It sounds about
That was
right.
a couple years ago.
Shit.
Okay, we have the Austrian Oak Show this weekend.
Yeah.
I just want to show. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. Okay, first let's take a look at the lineup. There's a few notables. It's actually a really deep show,
Yeah, it's good.
but there's some fucking standouts. Obviously, I don't know if you guys have seen Damien's most recent update, but he
Damien's
is
fucking nuts, dude.
this
Yeah,
guy
he
is
looks
at
really good.
This guy is
Yeah.
crazy
Look-
good.
Paul. Look at this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
He reminds me of that. What's his name? Fuck.
Gunter
Starts with an E.
Schlierkamp.
Oh yeah.
No, but like, fuck. What's his name? He took second like 2 years ago at the Cal. Starts with an E.
No
It
idea.
was like his best look ever. Fuck.
Amir?
It'll come to me. Amir. He
No.
reminds me of Amir.
no,
The
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 detail.
level of appeal he gets. Yeah.
well, the conditioning, yes, but physique,
Yes.
physique, no. This
No,
is
not the physique, but the way his lines look and shit's a lot like Amir.
this is-
302
What
pounds
Yeah,
here
I
too.
just read that. This
This
is
is
2 days
some
ago.
this is some Gunter Schlierkamp,
Yeah,
Dennis
this
Wolf
is
shit.
crazy, dude.
Sure is.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Fuck, he's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's underrated.
This motherfucker was doing classic like 2 years ago.
I would
Already
venture
qualified?
no.
Yeah, he's qualified. He's qualified.
Oh
He
yeah,
won a
yeah,
show
he's
later.
Yeah, he won a
qualified,
show
yeah,
end of
yeah.
last year. Yeah.
He's gotten better though.
Yeah, but he's doing this
Legs,
one
man.
anyway, and I think I would venture to say that he may take Regan's qualification.
I think this is
He
going to be
looks like
very
that,
hard
I
for
would
Regan to
agree.
beat this. Yeah. Because like
I
he
mean-
doesn't have the size advantage here, you know?
No,
Right.
or the aesthetic advantage.
Yeah.
No.
And he's fucking peeled.
Yeah.
and
but
this
he's
guy
complete.
is fucking peeled and stripped out, separated.
Big
It's
aesthetic.
Yeah, when I saw this guy, I thought the same thing. I was like, Regan, you better fucking bring it, bro, because this guy
And if you've seen this guy like in pictures standing next to big dudes, he's a big dude. You know,
Yeah.
like you see
Like-
context of him next to other guys, he's fucking humongous.
I know last year he was really impressive, but it's just me. Like he looks like crazy good now. Like,
No, he's
Well, yeah,
way
'cause he's
bigger.
coming
He's
from
gotten a lot
classic.
better.
Yeah.
No, he's way bigger.
originally, but
he's
even,
been
like I'm going back to last year.
No, I'm saying like because he was coming from classic, he's accelerating like quickly
Oh,
into the open.
right.
well,
you
it's
know?
also because he's been fucking working out with Sergey and doing 100 IUs of GH a day.
Oh, that's his training. plan?
And doing fucking 700 set
He
workouts of
looks at him with the eyes, he's like, Moz,
I'm just making things up. Nobody fucking.
yeah, we're kidding. Yeah.
I'm just totally fucking making things up.
Put on your oxygen.
I do.
mask.
I do. I
He's
do
in the
think that's
Russian
what happened.
machine, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Russian
Uh,
growth machine.
But yeah, he's. I'm telling you, man, that's going to be really, really.
He's good, man. Really good.
Hard to beat. Some other notables. We have obviously Regan. We had John
Jewett.
Jewett doing the show, and Joan. I saw Joan's update.
Hmm.
Joan is still mad at me, and so are his fans. They think,
Well, he's
I
mad
just
at me because last year I
About
said
that.
he
I just
wasn't
wanna-
seen enough.
16
I just want to make a note.
comment.
I
Yeah,
just
that
wanna-
was me last year.
Hold on a minute. I just want to clarify this. Joan's fans and Joan are mad at me because they say they all think because of that Who's the Best Bodybuilder page that I called him fat. If they rewind the fucking tape, they will see it was Ian that called him fat.
Yeah, I got
I-
enough flack for that myself too. Don't worry.
I didn't fucking say shit.
Oh, dude, I got Ramoned. Remember when I was getting the dinosaurs? I got that from Jawan's
You
fucking
got the
Spanish.
Ramon.
Dinosaurs.
Okay, but and now listen, we're saying that, but again, he doesn't look lean enough to me.
Yeah, but somehow he looked like this last year, and then he showed up fucking diced. So like, I'm not betting anything on this shit anymore.
He looks pretty lean
No,
there for
no, he didn't. Well, hold on a minute, Paul. First of all, the quads are not lean enough. For sure, they're not lean enough.
He is big as fuck,
The
though.
separate. I'm not.
Yeah, he's huge.
I know his fans might get mad at me, but I'm going to critique it.
No, I'm gonna glaze him only, so I don't get any of this flack. You know,
Listen.
I'll
He's,
suck his dick all day on this one. No.
he's definitely big, but at a week out or whatever this was posted at, this isn't not. We just saw Damien like peeled out of his mind. So
Yeah.
like,
But
and
this
if you,
lighting is like
no,
pretty
but
dark shadow on his
hold
legs.
on, Paul. If you go around, right, there's obviously some separation there,
Mhm.
but like you see this is still kind of pretty thick skin, and if you keep going around, you'll see from the back, it's
Man, that
not
would worry me if my chest had that kind of veinage in it. That's
the,
fucking.
Okay, I can see the lower body what you're talking about now. Yeah,
it's
But
not
wait,
just
in that
back a little
caption
bit
there,
too,
does that
yeah.
say 60 days?
6.
No, read there.
no, this is 60.
60 DS.
Yeah, well,
That's 60 days.
if this is 60 days, then he's great.
Oh, right.
But I don't know. Like I don't know what's the update and what's not. Like there's one here too.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in condition. I'm not.
Like this was 2 weeks out.
Yeah, see, and that looks like the same conditioning as the other one, or better even. It's like I don't believe anything here, you know.
So you think
Maybe this.
you think he's just posting old photos?
How many DS was that one?
This is 4 weeks.
I think he's going to be conditioned based on like.
Look, I don't think
he's
he's going to be
showing
Damien
anything.
Couple Peel, but do I think he'll
Yeah,
be stage
yeah,
lean?
yeah.
Yes, I do. I think he'll be
Yeah.
comparable condition to last year with bigger, more size.
That's what I think.
Yeah, well, I agree with that, but that's not enough.
No,
Fucking
If he
nuts from the
if he
front.
wants to be Damien, he's got to be better than he was last year.
yeah, I agree.
I don't think it'd be Damien anyways.
And that's not true. He's got a lot of fucking muscle.
He's
If
got
he
the
was-
tools to beat him
from
for
the
sure.
If he was in Damien's condition, I think he could beat
Got
him.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like these, like his back hasn't always matched up to his front though in the past.
I was
No.
going to ask. His back isn't as good, right?
No.
That's what I thought.
His back is not as good as the front. I agree with you guys, but
Can you find stage shots from last year?
if he was as
Yeah.
shredded as Damien, he could definitely compete with him, if not beat him.
Oh, he can compete with him all day. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm not saying.
Dude, look at him. He's standing next to Samson here, and he's
Yeah. No, from the front he's great, but I just think he'll give up too much from the back.
No. He's not giving up that much from the back. He's not bad from the back. His back itself isn't bad. It's just the hamstrings. His back itself is not bad.
Does he kind of lean back when he poses his back a little bit too, though, which I think takes away from the poses?
I don't think he poses it perfectly. I agree with what you're saying there, but like, he's not. He's definitely doesn't have a small back. Like he's got wide lats.
They look wide from the front.
1 second. Sorry. Maybe this
He
will
has
go-
grown a lot though. Fuck. Like,
Yeah.
even looking back to these, you know.
That's him in key.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
Yeah, he's gigantic.
Crazy quads.
I mean, I just want to see him get shredded. That's all.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think he's got a crazy physique.
Mhm.
It's like all last year he came in at like 90%, and I'm like, we just want to see him come in at 100, and then we can really gauge where he stands.
This could be a good show. So that you got him and Damien and Regan, three
And
big
Jewett,
guys
yeah.
who are aesthetic.
No. There's more. Wait,
There's more. Yeah.
we're just spending time here, but here, let me see if there's something here. There's a front double, front lat. There's the back. See, the back has a lot of mass in it.
Okay,
It's thick and wide. It's just the hamstrings don't
Kind of like chunky upper glute, you know.
Yeah, it's like it does. The hamstrings are a little bit weaker, and then the glutes are weaker underneath, so it kind of like sits up top. It's kind of funky the way it looks.
Yeah.
But the back itself is actually he's got like thick lats.
Yeah, there's some width to it.
Yeah. No, he's got to get back.
Okay, but if I go back, there's still some other guys in this fucking show, man. We got down here this guy, Matthias Halleck.
He's good. Yeah.
He's very good. And then if we keep going, this is
Joseph's good.
this is the new guy. He's 25, and he's fucking awesome. I'll see if I can find which one. I forget which one of these he. Oh, there.
Joseph. They got fucking that
I
Furhan
know.
guy's awesome. The Turkish guy.
Yosef, Jan, Amir, and Justin Musial.
Isn't that Furkan guy really good too?
I
Or
don't.
am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know. Furkan.
Is he tagged?
Furkan, Kaplakan. There it is. Kaplankin.
Oh no, I was thinking of someone else.
I mean, he's got a nice physique. It's just,
That's a nice shot.
I don't know if you know who I'm thinking of that he kind of looks like with the shaved head and the face, but
no. I wanted to show you guys this guy, but his thing is not this guy here. Yeah, he's not. I got to find his Instagram. Anyways, there's a lot of good guys in the show. I think it's going to be it's like a deep lineup.
yeah, it's a great show.
It's just, I think these three guys are kind of separated out.
Yeah.
into the top group, in my opinion. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys think.
Agreed.
I don't know if you
Agreed
think
for sure.
John's in that group or not. I don't know.
I don't think quite. I think there's a good group with John and Amir and those kind of guys in
Yeah.
the second batch. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. Fouad, Ian, Paul, and then we have, where is Joe? Big Joe. Okay. Let's run this. Well, let me see if I can find this guy's Instagram real quick. Balaz. Is that how
How
you
do you
say it?
pronounce his last name?
Balaz. There he is. Okay. This kid, I think this might be his debut. Look at that physique.
That looks good.
No? Paul, you're not impressed?
Yeah, looks good. Got any more?
Jesus, I can never impress Paul. He's such a fucking
Not easily
just
impressed
look
with it.
look at this fucking guy. Are you kidding me?
Let me see
His
that
fucking
back
Damn.
pose.
look at his fucking waist. It's like
Oh, yeah.
20
Very
inches
nice.
around.
Nice
Massive
quads,
massive quads, big
nice
thick
lines.
chest.
Calves
big
too.
arms.
What are you not
Yeah.
impressed by?
Let me see that back pose. There was a back pose there.
God, here we go. This fucking guy constantly. Look at the back. Now it's not good enough either, Paul.
Yeah, I mean
Look at
that's a little weak, but he's still really good.
All right, it's just fucking pro debut. What's wrong with you guys? Can't give.
Oh no,
yeah,
dude, he's
bro.
insane good.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Look
saying
at
he's
his
not good.
look at his calves, Ian. You dream of these calves.
I dream
Yeah,
about calves
I
like that
would
every
too.
day.
I know.
I used to have calves like that.
I think we all do.
Nice calves.
Anyway, look, I know there's still obviously he needs some more development in the back, but I think he's very good for first show, you know.
Mhm.
And I actually think he's going to surprise some people.
What's his name?
Balas.
What's his last name?
I don't know, Paul. I can't pronounce this. It's Cox fan Balas.
That's what I thought.
That is not Cox, man. Is it?
So you're just being an asshole. You just wanted somebody to say it
No,
because
no, I just wasn't
because
sure
you're
how to
because
pronounce
you're a
that.
child. You're
I
like
wasn't sure how
somebody.
to pronounce that. That's all.
Somebody say Cox fan. That's what you're trying to say. You want somebody to say it.
No, I just didn't. I don't know.
I'm glad you said it.
Wasn't sure what it was.
Thanks for saying it.
But he looks good. Looks really good.
I needed that.
Fucking guys like going on. He's 55 going on
I
18.
didn't know how you pronounce it. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
No, you're not allowed to go first.
You'll let me go first in like a fucking month, dude. Come on.
You're not allowed to go first.
I came dead last time. That earns
I
me
won
a
last
first.
week. I should go first.
You're not-
Doesn't the winner?
Paul
Okay,
has
that's
to go
fine.
first.
Am I in
Sure.
first place overall now?
Yes.
No,
No, you're
no,
no,
what a
you're
strong season.
not. You're definitely not.
Definitely
you're
not.
Really? But I've missed shows too. So
You're
if you take
very,
that into
you're very,
consideration,
very far away from first.
you guys should at least average me in on the shows that I miss.
We're not going to average
How?
you in. It's it.
Like
You
just take the take the get rid of the high and low for the week, and I'll take the middle.
You are last.
No, he's third.
Okay.
Well, out of us three, you're last.
Wait, Ian a host. Oh, I'm a host too.
We're all hosts. What do you mean? That's it.
I'm far behind you, Ian.
You're way look,
Paul,
I
Fouad's
missed
only
two.
8 points ahead of me.
Look
I
at
missed
Paul.
3 shows this year though.
Paul,
3
you're
big
three.
shows.
You're 300 points behind me.
Yeah, but I missed 3 shows.
Yeah. Well, it's not 300 points. You'd still be way behind me.
I probably get at least 250 on there. Be right in the race with you guys. So I go first because I was first last week.
Yeah, you're first.
I'm gonna go Damien,
Okay. I gotta figure out what these people are. Okay, Damien,
Regan,
Regan,
Joanne,
Joanne,
then John Jewett.
Jewett.
Is Amir in this show? Do we say Amir's name?
Yeah.
Amir's in the show. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go Amir. Can I see Joseph, the German guy?
No.
Okay.
Kvetin. I love this guy. Best delts in the IFBB.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy.
okay, yeah, I remember the name. I just couldn't remember picture his physique.
Peeled. He's always shredded too. I love this guy's
Yeah.
physique.
German
Just,
guys
just
always are.
his legs aren't really as big as they should be, but he's got an awesome physique.
Yeah,
Look how big
Okay.
his back is, dude.
yeah,
I mean, the angle helps, but there you go. That's what he looks like.
yeah. Those delts are crazy.
I know, right? Let's him
All
on
right,
stage.
let's go back to the
Him on stage.
nice.
Anything else you want to see, Paul? This one?
Nope, I'm good with him. Nice shot. All right, let's go back to the lineup here. So what am I? Are we doing 10 or what?
Yep.
Yeah, just run through
Okay.
it. Come on.
I'm gonna go Hollowek,
Hollowek.
Mateus. Then I'll go scroll up for a second. Justin Musial, eh? I'll go Justin Musial,
Okay.
and then I'll go Kvetin, and then Jan Turek.
Kvetin.
Yep, and then Jan.
Turk.
And number 10, I'll go with the guy you like, Fouad.
Cox fan.
You Cox fan.
You're such a fucking child.
You laughed this time, not me.
No, I'm laughing because you're laughing. That's why
I didn't laugh till you laughed.
I can't help.
I gotta go to the bathroom right back.
Oh fuck!
Joe, you're our guest. Go ahead.
I actually have the same top four as Paul.
Damian Regan. Oh, that one didn't register.
Joan and John Jewett.
Regan. Where's Joan? Sorry, down here. Joan. Jewett. Okay, now where?
Go up. Oh fuck no, I have. I'll put Justin over Emir. Justin Musial.
Musial.
And then Emir.
Amir.
And then I'll
exactly what I
put.
was gonna pick.
I will put Matthias.
Matthias.
And then. Fuck. Let's give Cox fan a chance. And then we'll put Joseph and Jan.
Okay. I'm gonna go Damian Regan. I'm gonna go Jewett.
Really?
Jean.
You think even if Joan doesn't come as conditioned as Jewett, Jewett will still win?
Sorry, say that again.
You think even if Johan doesn't come in as conditioned as John, or let's just say as if he comes in as conditioned as last year, you don't think that beats John still?
I'm just it could, but I'm just kind of going out on a limb here.
I see. Okay.
It could, but I don't know if they're being consistent. I don't know if it would. It depends how far out of shape he is. You know.
Yeah.
Who is Roman Bagass?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, he blocked you.
I'm blocked. I'm blocked.
Who's Fabian?
Fabian Farid. Okay. I think I'll probably go Jan, and then I will go Joseph Musial. Ugh. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave that. Okay, go ahead, Ian.
Damian.
Yep.
Regan. Joanne. Fuck, it's hard not to go John there, but
What are you thinking instead?
I'll go John.
I don't have him beat John.
And then I'll go Justin. Amir. Balzac, Cox fan.
Balzac.
Joseph. got Matthias and I got Jan Turek. Um, I'll go Matthias, then Jan Turek.
All right.
Sure.
All right. You guys are gonna
Be a good
get,
show.
you guys are gonna get spanked again.
Yeah, I was just trying to be different. I don't like mine, but it's good enough.
Is it a Saturday show?
I
Or
think
is it a lot of
Jan.
Europeans or
I
something?
think Jan was. I think it's a Saturday show. I think. Jan was really good last year.
Yeah,
That's
Jan
why.
place is pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
he's
That's why I
consistent.
put him ahead. He's gotten
Yeah.
bigger because his physique was a little bit unbalanced, and last year
Yeah.
he had some really good gains. He like.
Well, he
his
plays well at
physique
Prague,
balanced out.
didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some questions, and then I'm going riding my motorcycle.
Are you?
Going out tonight?
I kind of feel like I've been doing a lot of night riding lately. I really like it. Not in the county though. Like I don't go out in the county.
I don't do
'cause
that shit. No.
I don't want to ride fucking get hit by a deer or some shit in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna watch a scary movie today. I told my wife, go pick one. I'm gonna fight for my life to stay up and watch it with you.
You know what's funny? I haven't watched a scary movie in a while. Maybe I'll pick one.
There was do you like gory kind of stuff where it's not like nightmare scary, but it's like, oh fuck. What?
I don't
Suspenseful?
I don't like anything scary.
So it's not like scary like that. So like you ever watch the Evil Dead movies?
No.
No, zombies.
Well, Evil Dead Burn was pretty good.
Forget it. I
just
don't
watched
I
that
don't
one
I don't want to
recently.
watch it. I'm not gonna be able to sleep after. Forget it. Okay. If you could change one thing about the IFBB Pro League, what would it be and why? Paul, you go first.
I could change one thing, eh?
I know what mine is already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ian's probably going to take it because we've been podcasting for so long together. He knows what I'm going to say.
I don't
before
have
say
one,
it.
honestly.
I know, but you're going to figure mine out.
Black backdrops everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, that's definitely.
Fuck you, Joe.
I'm more
I was, gonna
consistent.
say, I was like, your context moves are pretty fucking straightforward.
I just thought the one thing I think is
Yeah, standardized lighting and backdrop would be
the
nice.
IFBB
stuff,
should say this is it. It's got to look like this. There's no more fucking orange backdrops and surfboards and anime and fuck off. Everybody's backdrop has to look like this.
Yeah, that is one thing I think would be a positive. It's hard to say what another one would be. Fuck. Come back to me. I'll think about it.
Okay, Ian.
Other than the backdrops and the lighting. Yeah, I mean, I still would like to stiffen the Olympia qualification criteria, not for open, but for other divisions. You know, I think we're still going to end up with, I think we're still going to end up with some of the divisions having 60 plus people, which I think is not super ideal. You know, I think it makes it a hard show to watch, and I think it makes a harder show to judge. And I think it loses a bit of the elite appeal. I think you should, at max, be capping classes at 30.
Agreed.
So I think whatever they need to do to bring that down to 30, you know, if they keep on the point system like they're doing, but limit it to top 30 with no other additional types of qualifications, except for maybe the previous year's Olympia winner or whatever. But yeah, I would like to see that. I don't want to ever see a class with 55 competitors in it. You know?
Joe,
And I think that's one of the things that makes the Arnold so desirable as a spectator event is that the classes are small, the show is easy to watch, it's palatable. You know, you're not getting 400 hours of show, you know, especially because they have less classes. So the Olympia has more classes and more competitors. It makes it a bit of a hard spectator event, you know?
Yeah.
You know.
Joe, you got anything?
I think it would be cool how, you know, how at the Olympia there's a meet the athletes thing, like if at check-ins, like fans had an opportunity, if obviously they had tickets for the show, they could meet the athletes at check-ins.
That's almost
Kind of
like
when you add like kind of like something personable to it. I think the fan or the there's more likely to be like cheers and shit when you see someone go up on stage. It's not all quiet and shit, you know. Like
I get what you're saying. Kind of like the UFC like weigh-ins before the show.
yes, yeah.
Make the spectators part of that now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got one I want to implement in Detroit. I just have to clear it with the powers that be and with the athletes. I think you know that screen in the backdrop, where you run all the shit, the projector screen, the videos and all that. I'd like a live feed with a scale, and I want the bodybuilders to step on the scale and weigh in before they walk out. I want a live reading of every single fucking guy and what they weigh as they walk out on stage.
Gonna get a lot of guys showing up in a lot worse shape just because they don't want to. They want to be heavy. You know?
I swear I'm fucking 280.
Yeah.
No, I just thought it'd be fun because we're talking about weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'd be kind of
Just
cool.
a way to make it interactive. Yeah.
Yeah, or if I just piggyback off of Joe's thing and part of the athlete meeting thing could be a weigh-in. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That'd be exciting for just the fans in general. Like,
I don't really have too many complaints about the ways the show run. I think a couple things. I think the only other thing I would standardize is you can't be fucking greedy. You got to have a limited number of classes. You can't have every single class. Like there's shows out there that are like doing masters fucking
In every division. Yeah.
They're doing masters and super masters and
shows
super
going to
grand
fucking 4
masters.
a.m. Yeah.
And you have fucking 8.
Well, I think if you're going to do that, you should have to make it in 2 days then.
Yeah, or you
Can't
say, you
cram
know
all
what?
that into one day.
100%.
You're only allowed to have whatever 30 classes per day.
Right.
You're gonna have 80 fucking classes. It's a 3-day show.
Yeah. Right. Because
Like-
I think that's fair to the athletes too, because when you have a show that size and it all crammed together in one
Things
day,
are hard to predict when you're on. And, yeah.
and also not only that, but I think it rushes judging a little bit.
Yeah.
So you may not always be getting proper looks at all the divisions.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, so I guess my only complaints about bodybuilding are just kind of standardizing some of the best parts of what we do.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I would like to see, and I know this isn't always possible because of show sizes again and timelines, but I'm not a fan of these 8-person callouts. You know, I'd like to see them capped at like 6 or so. I mean, like I get like an amateur show's a different story.
Why does that bother you?
Because I just think it's too much to focus on at one time. Like I get it at an amateur show where you have wide discrepancies among the competitors. You know, like you've got a couple standouts. Like it's pretty easy to a lot easier to organize on stage like an 8-person call out properly, in my opinion. But at a pro show, like I want to have a hard look at those top 4, top 5.
From someone that's judged a show, I agree with you for sure.
And-
Because
yeah,
it's
and then-
way harder to judge it fairly when they're spread across that wide. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm all like maybe like for like comparisons, like the initial comparisons, but once we get into like some like the
6
rounds,
max.
yeah, 6 max, and like
Yeah, but-
and if it's a case where like in that 6, let's say there's the top 3 are pretty clear cut. Okay, then get rid of those 3, bring the other 3 together, bring in a couple more now.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
Yeah, but they'll still
Well,
do
not
8
all the
sometimes.
time.
Huh.
Well, I'm just saying, like in Texas, for example, like, and I'm not disagreeing with you because I'm not saying everything you're saying is accurate, is fair. But in Texas, for example, I think they had more than 6, but they just pulled Patrick and Regan out and brought the other ones together.
And then they brought Patrick and Regan back up on their own later.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that's probably, I think Tyler was probably the head judge there, or Bill. You know I like that style. But I just find too often I'm watching pro shows and I'm seeing call-outs on Instagram.
But that's going to happen more, especially like when we were discussing before, when you have big shows that need to try to move quick. You know,
Exactly.
They're trying to get, there's 15 guys. Let's get it done. 2 call-outs. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know?
So a 2-day format would fix that problem.
Yeah.
You know, I was genuinely upset at when I went to I think it was both Tampa and Atlanta that they didn't give the competitors one free ticket for like a spouse or like somebody.
Really?
I was like, what the fuck?
That's
that was actually in the rules.
That used to be par for the course.
It used to be
Yeah.
a rule that you were supposed to, as a promoter, give out a
So
free plus one.
they did it for me in Texas last year. I didn't do Texas this year, so I can't say if they did or not. But yeah, the 2 shows I did this year, they did not give me that. I was very disappointed.
I don't like that because like the pros put a lot of money and into a show already. You should at least be able to bring your spouse for free.
Well, hold on a minute though. I just want to say something. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. And it was par for the course when I was competing, but they also didn't have 800 classes.
Yeah. So then the whole audience is unpaid.
Yeah, it's like if you think about it, there's like, okay, if I'm a show that has every single class and I have 85 pros competing or more, now I'm giving away 100 free tickets.
At least.
And if you have a
Toronto
small
Pro,
venue, that
everyone
could
in
be
the
a
audience
problem.
would be a free
Do
ticket.
you want to give away 100 free tickets in
most-
Detroit?
But most spouses are only going to come and watch their spouse and leave.
You want to give away 100 free tickets in Detroit?
Well, we only get 30 or so pros in Detroit, so then we have a big theater that holds 1,500 people.
Yeah, so you don't care because we only have 2 classes. What I'm saying is, if you have a show that has every single class, and now you have 100 pros.
But I still
So hold on, just let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're giving away 100 tickets to athletes, then you're giving away all the media tickets, then you're giving away all the judges' friends, or whatever, then or spouses.
VIPs, like
Then you're giving away all like the fucking sponsor tickets that you have to give away. So now you've given away 200 tickets before you even open the doors.
Well, then maybe like a reduced ticket or something. But I feel like a
Yeah, I
portion
was
we
just gonna
feel to
say,
bring
what
a
about a
plus one.
special ticket, a plus one ticket, like a percentage off?
The crazy thing is, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think the minimum
Yeah.
the pro should get is a free ticket. But
Yeah,
I'm saying like, if you look at it from the promoter's point of view,
yeah, and I understand the point you're making.
you're like now I give away fucking 100 free tickets to athletes.
Right, and if you have a small venue that only holds 400 people, maybe I can
Right?
see where that could be running into issues.
And if you're looking from a promoter's point of view, also, you're like, the pros aren't paying me to be here.
Right,
Like you can make a case for it with amateurs because they're paying like whatever amount for their registration.
yeah, entry fees, though.
But the pros aren't paying you to be there, and you have to pay a sanction fee to have them there.
Yeah.
And now you're also giving away
Yeah.
100 free. And listen, again, like I said, I agree with you because from an athlete's point perspective, you're like, the least you could give me is a free ticket to do your show, right?
Right.
But I don't know. It's like it's tricky.
Yeah, you make some good points for sure.
That's why
Yeah.
it's like it's easy to make arguments, but then like if you put on all the different people's hats and you
yeah.
go, how does that person feel about it? You start to think, oh, maybe they're not being greedy. Maybe their auditorium only holds 500 people and they've given away 200 free tickets already.
But would you agree that if you have an auditorium that holds 1,000 plus, and let's say you have 50 pros in your show, 60 pros, giving away a plus one isn't really going to impact your ticket sales?
Well, Paul, you don't have to ask me. I mean, fuck, we have 2 classes and we usually reserve the first 4 rows of the fucking auditorium for free.
Right.
That's already like 100 fucking seats.
Right. And I know. we're pretty generous with that.
So I personally don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I could see it from a
At a
promoter
big show,
point of
yeah.
view. Yeah.
But do
No, when
you
you
think
put it
that
in
the
perspective,
argument?
I get it.
But do you
I
think
get
the
it.
argument has less value as a promoter if a promoter has a venue that holds, let's say, 1,000 plus?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, Paul. I like I said, I agree with you. I agree with what Joe was saying. I'm just trying to think of it. You always have to look at like every side
Yeah.
of the argument, right?
Yeah, and I didn't look at it that way.
When on prep, would you consider enjoying 0 carb days over refeed days and eating disorder? I would.
Well, when Fouad used to talk about how what's his name would have you like go super low and then a cheat day.
Chad
just-
Nichols, yeah.
Chad Nichols, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's the recipe for fucking disaster.
They go fucking hard on that bench.
I would never be okay after that.
Oh man, I love that shit. I got fucking shredded. Like Chad got me peeled. I think I might have lost some muscle in the process, but I got shredded. But yeah, that's probably also what gave me an eating disorder for the rest,
Right.
the rest of my life.
It's all about that show.
Chick-fil-A or Five Guys?
Five guys.
Five Guys.
Well, I saw that question. I feel like that's not a good comparison because one's a chicken place and one's a burger place.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want chicken, sometimes I want a burger.
Yeah, but if you had to pick,
For the rest of my life, I'm gonna go with a burger.
yeah, me too.
Me too.
How did you get through doing bodybuilding when your parents are against it and scrutinize every aspect of your life? Don't live at home.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, that was my answer. Is that not a bad answer?
No, that's a great answer.
What if
Yeah.
they don't live at home already?
Well, then
Then who
you gotta
cares?
do-
Just
you-
being
then you got to do what your parents say. It's like I don't know. If you live at home, then you're gonna have to fucking deal with it. Like
No, I'm saying if they don't live at home,
Yeah. Then you don't care what the
and they don't live at home, and they're still facing the parental scrutiny,
oh, who cares?
and it's
You
just
don't-
like, who cares? Yeah.
yeah.
right. Yeah, I don't live in your
yeah.
do what I
Who
want.
cares?
I don't know if I'm answering it honestly. I don't know. My parents weren't happy about it, but I just convinced
want to
them.
do.
I was like, "This is what I want to do. And you'll see, it'll work out," and it worked out. So I got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, for a lot of people, maybe it doesn't work out, but I don't know. You got to do what you want to do in life.
But I wonder why parents wouldn't like it. I mean, like I get this, like the drug question, but
Are
I
you
mean, like you'd
serious,
rather.
Paul?
Well, the drug
come
question,
on.
I understand.
But
What
that's
other
the biggest,
question is there?
That's the biggest question.
Well, I mean, like if someone's responsible about it, at least. I mean, as a parent, you
Oh.
might not look at it that way, I guess. But I mean, like there's a lot of worse things your kid be doing.
Not really.
Like what?
No, yeah.
Not
Like
really.
what?
I'm not being honest.
Doing meth on the corner?
You know,
Fentanyl or meth or-
your body could recover better probably from fucking an alcohol habit than it could from a steroid.
Yeah.
I
Bodybuilding,
was say, I'd
Not
rather
just
Jax
steroid.
not do it.
Yeah.
not just steroid. I'm talking about bodybuilding, like all like because there's my
Yeah,
camera.
2 hours.
Because it's the fucking eating and the size and all that shit. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Can't see if we had to turn to talk to it.
I'm
You
back.
heard Fouad. He just talked about he had an eating disorder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a successful man now, though. He's doing well. He recovered from that.
Yeah, but you can be
We're
successful
all a
with a
little
lot of
fucked
other
up.
things.
Well, good luck raising a kid that's not fucked up in one way or another.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's the rationale.
That's not a good argument, no.
They're gonna be fucked up either way, so just
Yeah,
whatever.
might as well get fucked up on juice.
I don't know. That's a pretty good argument, though. It's like, would I rather have Jax be a fucking jacked ass dude, like bodybuilder, or an alcoholic?
Well, yeah.
I kind of want to
bodybuilder.
swear in the bodybuilder.
I'll take
If
a
those are the
bodybuilder.
two options, then sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you want your kid to be perfect and never to put anything impure in his body and, do great in life. But reality is that's probably not going to happen for most people.
That's not true, man.
No?
I don't think most people are. If you said drug addict, alcoholic, steroid abuser,
Well, it could be a lot of things.
I know, but let's say those three things. Those are probably, let's say those are the worst things we can think of as far as like,
Well, how about like
physical
obese or
things.
something?
okay, well,
I
obese
mean,
is a different-
bodybuilders technically are obese, but yeah.
I'm just
They
saying,
are.
if we're talking about like having a habit,
Mhm.
like drugs, alcohol, steroids, that's a small percentage of the population, in my opinion.
I
Most
feel like
people,
everybody's fucked
mo-
up. They just
mo-
have a
mo-
different vice. Like,
no. But I'm talking about those three things. Most people, if we're talking about the majority of people, don't have any of those three things,
Yeah.
right? So you're saying like you're going to be fucked up no matter what. Most people aren't fucked up. When it comes to like those physical things,
Yeah.
are they fucked up mentally or whatever? Yeah, probably. But I'm saying
Yeah.
like
But bodybuilders are that as well.
yeah. It actually fucked up worse.
Yeah.
Now you're adding all these
Well,
fucking hormones to your already
yeah.
fucked up brain.
Yeah.
At least they're disciplined.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm
Paul's
saying,
tried hard here to find the
I
silver
know,
Yeah, I'm
lining.
trying
he's
to find
like-
something. I'm reaching for straws here.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, statistically, people aren't fucked up.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
So if your kid came home and they're like, I think I want to be a bodybuilder and take steroids, you'd be like, yeah, cool, good. You'd be all right
Stay out
with
of
it?
trouble. Stay out of trouble.
You'd be like, just don't steal anything.
And don't get any girls pregnant.
I know you're saying that. Like, it's funny you're saying that. I feel like most people aren't fucked up. I really want to believe that, but I don't know, man. I've seen some of these documentaries I watch and shit around the world. I'm like, there's a lot of fucked up people.
I know, but if you think of
Percentages,
like
though.
if you think of like the population of the United States,
Like, think of your friends outside of bodybuilding.
just think of the population of the United States. How many people in the United States are actually considered alcoholics? Not just people who drink, alcoholics, drug addicted, or steroid abusers. What would
Like
that
on the
number?
extreme side of things, right?
I'm just saying, what would that number be? Right? It wouldn't be the majority.
No.
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 It's a minority of
Like, what-
people. Like
Yeah.
even if you added all three of those together, it's not the majority.
Yeah,
right?
probably not.
No.
So what are we telling this kid he does to his parents? Tell him to just fuck off?
Tell them to fucking
lie- or lie
eat
to 'em.
shit.
Just tell them you're not. And do it anyway.
That's what I was gonna say.
Live your dreams, kid.
Just hide your steroids.
Yeah, right. They're not gonna come to your house anyway.
Or just stop bodybuilding. Listen to your parents. Pick one. What's the two options here? The two options are conform to what your parents are saying and stop bodybuilding to make them happy, or do what you want to do. There's the two options.
Did your parents try and talk you out of it, Ian?
No.
Joe?
No.
Paul?
No.
My parents and my brother tried to talk me out of it, and my
I
sister.
know your brother did. Yeah.
And my sister.
Really?
And I was like, it's gonna be fine.
Fuck
Don't worry about
you.
it. Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I was like, I'm moving out. Fuck you, kids. Can't tell me what to do. If you could combine two fast food restaurant foods, what would you make? Example: McDonald's and Five Guys, Wendy's and KFC. Chick-fil-A and Five Guys. We just had it. We just had that
But
question.
like, what are you combining there?
I would combine a fucking a hamburger and a chicken sandwich. What do you mean?
You just put it
chicken patty
together on the
there?
same thing?
With some cheese in the middle of it.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
talking about combining the sandwich
Yeah.
into one sandwich.
Yeah.
It's like a McDonald's McGangbang or whatever you call it, you know?
Oh, like the
what?
air
You don't know what a McGangbang is,
No,
Paul?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't either. What is that?
Google it.
It's not like McDouble
just
with
tell me.
Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it's you're putting a
chicken.
chicken sandwich in between a big double, right?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. You can look up a
Uh,
gangbang and see a bunch of pornography. Watch.
No, yeah, make sure you put it on your
I
private Google search.
A McGangbang is a popular, unofficial internet famous menu hack from McDonald's. It is made by placing a whole McChicken or junior chicken sandwich inside a McDouble,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right between the two beef patties.
There you go.
Just squish it down.
McBang
Done.
bang, McGangbang.
that sounds so fucking good.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd combine, but Subway has hot dogs now, which I found really interesting.
Slum Dog. Yeah.
I saw those
Oh,
today,
they-
actually.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I saw the commercial
foot-
today.
Yeah.
Get
Oh, yeah.
a foot long hot dog.
Yeah.
Gay.
I never catch Paul eating that.
Well, in private you might. But
only
never
in
in public.
only in private. Only in private.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. This looks pretty good. I like hot dogs. I don't know. You guys like
I
hot
do
dogs?
too. I do too.
Oh, yeah.
I had one at Five Guys last time. I went with Ian.
I got to tell you, Paul, this looks disgusting. If I'm being honest.
Well, I'm sure it's not good for you either.
Oh, it looks
Did
delicious.
You guys watch Superbad when he's like, you know how many good foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind.
I don't know. The fake one looks better. This looks pretty good. This isn't, I don't know, as appetizing.
It's got like a little dickhead sticking out of the bun too.
And you for sure will not eat that, Paul. Not with anybody around.
No, I break it in half.
If
It's
you
a,
eat that,
it's a nub ball.
And it's pointing up too.
Which defending Olympia champ at the time had the most shocking placing drop the following year? 25 Samson, 4th, Lunsford, 3rd, Rami, 5th, Samir, 6th, Dexter, 3rd.
Samir was 6th the following year.
I guess.
Wow,
I mean, that's pretty big.
that's pretty big for sure.
Rami went from 1st to 5th?
Did he?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, I
No.
That
don't.
was in 2022.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
That was when Hottie won. Derek took 2nd and Nick took 3rd.
Who was 4th?
Fuck. Brandon Curry, I think.
Yeah.
And then 5th
I don't-
was Andrew Jackson, 6th was Samson.
That was the year that Ramy started showing some
Think.
nerve issues or something in his back.
Process
What is
of elimination. I'm going to take Lunsford and Dexter out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I would say Samson, Rami. I don't remember Samir, so I can't say.
I
that.
would go Samson or Rami. Yeah.
If Hollywood made a bro chat movie, what actor would y'all want to portray you?
Brad Pitt from Troy.
Antonio Banderas.
Kyle's going to say Brad Pitt. Antonio Banderas.
Paul's gonna Paul's gonna say Sylvester Stallone for sure.
Sylvester
Yeah,
Stallone
of
or Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. That would be hilarious.
I love. You know what my favorite thing in the entire universe is? My favorite thing in the entire universe is that Paul thinks he looks like Jason.
He
Statham.
thinks they're
Little
like
bit.
the same.
He
A little
thinks
bit,
there's
yeah.
a-
This
he's,
was-
like, he's like, look, I cut my hair the same. And,
Yeah, we're all bald. We're the same.
got stubble.
I'll be Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa. No. Okay. Somebody else has to pick for you.
Okay.
Okay. So like, Joe, you pick Ian's, I'll pick Paul's, and
Who am I
vice versa.
picking?
And vice versa.
Who am I picking?
So for Paul, I'm gonna pick. I know exactly who I'm picking. Who's the
Colin
guy?
Flory.
No, who's the guy from? What's the show with Larry David?
Jeff. I'm not Jeffrey.
You're Jeff. Yes, you are.
You told me that years ago. The guy's very overweight.
I mean,
I
he looks
would
like-
have Ian be Billy Bob Thornton.
Fuck yeah.
Perfect.
I'll put Joe as like a
Perfect.
I'll put Joe as like a Bane version Tom Hardy, you know?
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Yeah,
no,
I can see that. Yeah.
no, that doesn't work.
I
Yeah,
want
he's
to
gotta
be,
be,
the
like, buffed
warrior,
up.
the warrior Tom Hardy.
Warrior version.
I'll be that Tom Hardy, or at least Venom.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I don't know who I'd pick for Fouad.
This guy's Paul, man. I swear to God, this guy's Paul. This guy's playing Paul in Bro Chat. Look it. That's Paul.
Jeff
The guy
Barlow.
from what is it? Fuck,
Look at-
what's his name? What's that
If-
movie
if-
called? Daddy
if-
Daycare.
If Paul
Yeah.
was over,
Laminated.
if Paul was overweight, this is what he'd look like. Yeah, the same nose, the same upper lip,
That guy is like the perfect
the
family
same
guy Peter.
same gap between the eyebrows.
Yeah, you could do this. You could answer this question multiple ways. Like if we were doing it as an action movie, who we would be, versus like if it was a comedy, who we would be. You know,
I gotta find one of those
like if it was a comedy, this would be perfect for Paul. You know,
it just looks so much like him if he was fat.
You think so?
I'm gonna disagree, Paul, just to save face for you a little bit.
In my younger days, when I was a bit of a fatter face and I had hair, I could see maybe.
You
'Cause
just
that
have the
does look
same
like-
characteristics: the gap between the eyebrows, the bigger nose,
The mouth shape.
the small lips of upper
Yeah.
lip. It's like it's so like a character. It's a caricature of what you would look like if you were like a fat, ugly guy.
Okay, now I got yours. Fouad.
Fuck, is it?
He's not an
Antonio-
actor though.
Is it Antonio Banderas?
Well, it's got to be an
No,
actor.
it's not Antonio Banderas.
It's got to be an actor. You can't just pick some random dude.
I think he's been in a movie before.
No, you're just gonna
Okay,
pick
well,
some
let
random
us hear it
actor.
anyways.
DJ
I
Khaled.
want to hear that.
DJ Khaled.
You just picked the fattest Arab
No.
guy.
No,
You're
you
like,
actually
I-
look like him a little bit.
I do not look like DJ Khaled.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
You're like just pick the fattest
Another
Arab guy
one.
you can think of.
No.
You're like who's a fat Arab? Oh, there's-
I swear I didn't base it on being fat.
okay. Oh my, are you kidding? I don't look anything like this guy.
Bring him up.
Oh, yeah.
There is a little bit.
I look nothing like him.
Maybe not right now. Maybe not
Dude,
right now. Fouad,
At
but when
least,
you were heavier,
at least mine was close. That's not
yours
even
is-
close.
when you were heavier,
I literally just have the same color skin. That's it.
bring up an old photo of you.
Shut up. All right. If health wasn't a factor, what would your ideal post-show cheat? Oh, come on. It's too much food to list. General question for everyone. Do you believe that social media has done more help or harm to bodybuilding community and athletes? I'm speaking of the deaths that are more seen now and to the fact that there's villains in the media coverage who try to stay relevant by just shitting on everyone. No, because I think the good outweighs it.
I think the
Like-
opportunity outweighs it.
Like
It's
for
a-
the amount of shitheads, that you can count on one hand.
Yeah.
There's really only like two I can think of that everybody knows who they are. For the amount of shitheads, there's like way more positive because there's like
Yeah.
whole bunch of like quality people doing podcasting. Each of the athletes have their own YouTube pages, and like they're just there's way more positive than negative.
I think it's probably created a lot more wealth for a lot of athletes.
I think what Ian says all the time is valuable, which is you get kind of what you focus on.
Yeah.
If you want to focus on the shitheads all day long, they'll just keep popping up in your feed, and you'll keep digesting that shit. If you just block them or remove
You
them,
use it
or-
for the tool that it can be. It can be very valuable. Yeah.
there you go.
Yes.
Have you ever farted on the leg press and the whole gym heard it?
Yes.
Summer?
More than likely, they've heard.
I've done it at the bottom of a squat for sure.
I do it in the
You
bottom
did it
leg
on
press
YouTube.
almost.
I watched your YouTube when you let one out.
Really?
I think I did that not long ago, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the newer ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do it almost every time we leg press.
Summer, have you ever farted on a leg press? Summer farted on a leg press.
Of course.
It's almost
A lot
inevitable.
of pressure, you know?
It is.
Okay.
It means you're not. If you haven't trained hard enough.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Or you haven't gone deep enough on your leg press.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Joe, do you fart in front of your wife?
All the time. She does in front of me.
Ian, do you fart in front of Melissa?
Bro, I fart on Melissa.
He farts on Melissa.
I fart during sex, bro.
He
That's
farts
something
during
I
sex.
haven't done. I haven't done that.
Ian farts,
I've never actually done that, but
Ian
that
farts
would be
during sex.
intentional.
Yeah.
Ian just said that he does in the 69 position farts during
Yeah.
sex.
She likes it. She asks for it. She's like, fart on
And,
me.
he ends the top on that 9.
My favorite place, Bob.
Uh,
Better blood flow, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
what's that?
You
Summer?
hold it a plank the whole time,
Yeah,
You
get
get a
the
better
dig
pump.
downwards, blood into it, you know?
stuck it in your
got-
abdominal wall.
She's dying for me to tell you what I did this morning. Like it's good. These guys fart on their wives.
There's nothing you're going to say that's going to shock us, so let's hear it.
My brother used to fart on my head when I was sleeping.
Yeah. Okay. Make
Well, let's hear
Paul-
it.
I didn't do anything. I farted in the chair.
Oh,
Like I was sitting in the chair. We were drinking our coffees this morning, and I went like this. I lifted my leg and I farted. That's
If
it.
you're like on an airplane or something, you don't want to hear someone hear, and you got to fart. You don't want anyone to hear you. Do you squeeze your legs together?
I don't
No,
fart
you
on
can't hear
airplanes.
you can't hear on a plane, dude.
Let's say you're in any public place where someone could hear you if you farted.
I don't fart in public places.
But let's say you had to.
I have,
I
and it's been
don't.
louder than expected. I'm just like, I didn't do that shit.
They know it's you. Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smells don't hide sounds,
Who
Paul.
was that? Do you guys hear that?
Make Paul do a quick freestyle about the guys on the podcast this week.
No. I can't come up with anything that quickly. No, I'd have to sit there with a pen and paper and figure that out.
For Ian, for you rather have to drive everywhere with your left leg up on the seat like a girl,
Oh, I couldn't.
or
I literally couldn't.
Left
if
leg
you
up on
could,
the
if you
seat.
could, if you
Yeah.
could.
Like your
Yeah,
foot up
I've
on the
seen
seat.
girls
Yeah, you know
do
how
that.
girls, you know how girls
will
do
be
that.
like, yeah.
Yeah, they put their left leg up and they drive like they're all like comfortable.
Ashley's done that shit.
I would love to see Ian do that.
Or eat breakfast with Paul by yourself for the rest of your life.
That'd be great. We'll do that.
I'd love to eat
with
breakfast
you.
with Paul.
I'd be honored.
I'm kind of lonely in the morning with
Yeah.
that.
It's a little fucking gay, but it's okay.
I'm a great breakfast companion, Joe.
Yeah, I'd love to talk over
Paul's
coffee.
pretty good at breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love breakfast.
Why do you think people avoid free weight movements like barbell rows, close grip T-bar rows, and so on, just because of the machines, access, and assortment? Still believe free weights create a different look to the muscle. See, this guy gets it.
Yeah. Give us the answer, Fouad. People are just soft, eh?
People, it's not hardcore. Not hardcore like they used to be.
They don't have it anymore.
They don't have it anymore. They don't get it. One of the boys coming to the Iron Graveyard would love to host the crew. Can't forget Seth Rosie.
Yeah,
I'd love to come. Let's bring us all out.
he actually lives really close to us. Sweat. I didn't know that.
Where's the Iron Graveyard? It's a gym.
It's like a home
Yeah.
gym and he like smokes fucking darts while he trains and shit.
Yeah, and weed,
Oh,
bongs.
okay.
Bongs, yeah. Take a
Yeah.
bong hit and then does like a fucking squat.
Sounds like
All
fun.
right.
Ooh, he's smoking a dart. Well, and he's doing some chest press at the
Yeah,
same
see?
time.
Yeah, I told him I come train.
Incredible. Okay. Let's keep knocking these out. If you could change, no, we did that already. Let me refresh real quick. We'll do a couple more, then we'll go. What happened to my page? Let's skim down to the bottom. Where do you rank pull-ups in your back training tier list? If I could do them, and if I could do them properly, I actually think they're one of the most valuable back exercises.
Yeah, I think they're great, but I think the heavier you get, the harder they get to be like a
So
effective exercise.
I was just about to say lately, I started doing them during prep. I never did the assisted pull-ups,
I
you know, where you just put your knees under.
Yeah, I do
Yep.
those.
Those are amazing. Because I got too heavy to the point where like it's harder for me to connect with my back
Yep.
because I'm just lifting heavy ass weight essentially. But with that assistance thing, it's fucking beautiful. I love that shit.
There was a while when we were training back where we were doing we were starting the workout with 6 sets of pull-ups, and we would use the bands around our
Band.
ankles.
Yeah.
Just to give us a little bit of a spring up.
Yeah.
And then we would then go to pull downs and do 6 sets of pull downs, but all varying grips. So like 2 sets like this, 2 sets like this, 2 sets like this. And we did them back to back. It was fucking awesome.
Hardcore bodybuilding there, kids.
Yeah, that is pretty
know,
hardcore.
you know,
We've been starting with like 5-6 sets of the assisted pull-ups and then going into the rest of the back where it's really good.
Pull-ups are amazing, man.
Yeah, I like assisted ones for sure. Yeah.
If you yourself had to be handcuffed to someone from the podcast for a week, who would you pick? Fouad can't pick Paul
Fuck.
Why not?
because that's what it says.
Honestly, I'd go with Ian. I think we'd have a great fucking time.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Watch
We'd
a
be
lot
kind
of
of the
TV.
same. Would you just fucking eat meals and train to be good?
Yeah.
You know?
Watch a lot
Yeah,
of
pretty
TV.
solid.
Train.
Chill. Yeah.
I would
You,
say
you inject. You pay me. I pay you.
Turn around.
Yeah.
I
got
got
you, brother.
I got Akeem. I'm going to go with Akeem.
That'd
You
be
guys
fun.
would argue the whole time, Fouad.
No, me and Akeem would drive fast cars. We'd have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to eat. I like to eat. We'd have fun.
You watch
You
Akeem
would
pick up
argue way
ladies.
too much.
I don't want to. Yeah, but we have fun arguments. I
Yeah.
don't want to. I don't want to be handcuffed to Seth. He's too active.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
couldn't
too
keep up
much.
with Seth.
I need
I could
somebody.
not do that.
I need somebody to chill out a bit.
No,
Want
he's
me to
way too
run
active
and
for me. I'm not going to
stuff.
run a fucking marathon every day.
No. I'm not gonna build. I'm not gonna build a gym.
Fucking 4 hours on the stepper.
Seth
Like,
is
fuck
way
that.
too active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The man gets off on torturing himself.
Yeah.
Can we get Paul a Starbucks girl like guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
what you need.
barista. Yeah, maybe
barista,
for a
bro.
fling, but not
We
for a
got to
meal.
get yours from Coffee Bean.
Oh, this is interesting. What
Create a
is?
rivalry.
Oh, is that it?
Wait, this is an interesting one. What is Paul's towel situation now that he lives alone?
Ah.
It has changed a little bit.
You haven't washed
Um,
it. You haven't washed it in 4 months for
It
sure.
goes a week now. It goes a week now before I wash it.
It's fine.
No one else is using it, so
And according to Paul, he's not even wet when he gets out of the shower, so he doesn't even need a towel. Yeah.
Is
I
it
just give
true?
myself
Is it true Fouad kicked Mike off the podcast because he made fun of his monthly protein drops, causing the ultimate beef? No, Mike decided he wanted to take some time off the podcast. Mike is definitely not kicked off the podcast. Is it a choice to be gay? A ton of MAGA people are saying yes. What do you think?
It's an interesting debate.
I know exactly what Paul thinks. Go ahead, tell us, Paul.
Well, although I don't believe there's any science to prove that one is gay or not, there's definitely some signs you can tell at a young age. I can tell.
Just say what you're trying to say. Is it a
I can
choice
tell
or
if a
not?
kid's gay or not.
That's
yeah.
not what the question is. It's not a question.
For some people, it's a choice.
I'm asking
But
you.
normally, it's not a choice. But for some people, it is.
No. Now you're saying two things. Is it a choice
Listen.
or not?
Sometimes it is a choice. I told you this before. I have a
think
theory
there's
for that.
I agree with Paul.
Oh wait, so
I
you're
have a-
saying some people aren't necessarily gay; they just choose to be gay.
Some people will take whatever
Yes.
they want, and they'll take whatever comes their way. I think when some people get desperate, kind of for a companion, and they'll take whatever comes their way.
That's not.
I
what
think
we're talking
I think
about.
I like
Wait.
late in life lesbians. That's
Late
definitely-
in life, yeah. So I'm talking.
wait,
That's specifically what I'm
wait.
talking about. That demographic. Ian.
Okay, hold on. You're so worked up about the gayness. Can you just hold on? Just
So I'll take a breath.
you're like I know all
worked
about
up.
the gays. I know all about
Fucking
the gays.
gays.
It's like-
I've been around a long time.
just back up a minute.
Okay.
Let's take out the outliers. Take out the desperate people. Take out
Okay.
normal people that are gay.
Yep.
Is it a choice or not?
It's complicated. You choose
I
who you're
love
going to
this.
be with, of course.
That's
But,
not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
But like, do you think is there something genetic about them that attracts them to the same sex?
It's a simple question, Paul.
Is it a choice
The
or not? Paul?
average gay person,
It's a choice.
are they? It's a choice.
It's a choice.
At the end of the day, it's a choice.
So they didn't. So they don't feel it like you feel it. Like when you feel attracted to a woman, they don't feel attracted to a man. They're choosing to be attracted to the man. So like when you feel attracted to a woman, you're choosing to be attracted to her tits and ass. You're not.
Well,
you're
I
not.
think.
You don't just feel it. You actually like consciously make yourself.
Well, I think even gay people, I think, are attracted to the opposite sex. They just
Hold on a
choose not
minute.
to be with the opposite sex.
Answer my question.
Okay.
When you see a woman,
Yep.
the first time you saw a woman, you were attracted to her. Did you consciously say to yourself, "I want to go fuck that pussy"?
Yes.
You didn't feel it. You consciously told yourself to feel it.
I told myself I like that, and I'd like to try to take that down.
So you didn't feel it first. You told yourself that's what you wanted to do.
But I was attracted to it, and then I
Like,
told
you think
myself,
that's
Oh yeah.
like that.
Back up. So you said you were attracted to it.
now here's the difference to it.
No.
I can appreciate it as a good-looking man.
That's not what I asked you. Just finish. Don't try and change my line of questioning. You said I was attracted to it, and then I wanted to take it down.
Yep.
Okay, so why would it be different if you were gay?
I'm trying to understand your question. Why would it be different?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
why-
isn't it just like you're saying you were attracted to that girl, so you decided to take it down? Why isn't that the guy is just attracted to the guy and want to take that down?
He can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, this not, he's like, that's not possible.
You know that meme where there's like all the geometry, like you know?
Please somebody make that. Please
Yeah.
somebody make that.
Paul looking up with the fucking you know?
I don't know.
You know what I find hilarious? You literally cannot wrap your mind around the fact that one guy would be attracted to another.
No, I can't.
You're like, I don't get it. You're
I
like,
told you before, like what I find weird about it. Like I'm not trying to sound, whatever. Like, okay, like you're watching a movie with your girlfriend or your wife or something, like you're spooning on the couch. Like,
You can picture two guys spooning.
No, no, I can't picture
Paul,
that.
they do a lot more than that. They fuck each other in the ass. They're doing more than spooning. They literally will put their tongues and dicks in each other's asses. And you're talking about spooning being the gay thing here? Fuck, I'll spoon with you. I'm not gay, you know?
You see, the only argument I would have is like, I feel like it's almost like I see where he's coming from. It's a choice, but it's also like a mental thing because you can see it at such a young child's perspective.
I think a lot of it is nature versus nurture. Yeah.
Yeah, because but like think about it, right? Like for example, I had an example. You fucked me up. But like, damn, hold on, you fucked me up. I had.
But Joe, I'm not talking about every single situation. Obviously, there are people that choose. I'm saying an average, on a median average of gay people. I'm not talking about outliers. I'm not talking about 60-year-old lesbians. I'm talking about just the average.
That's why.
Why?
Like a man is clearly supposed to mate with a woman.
Nobody's arguing that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's both, because clearly that has to happen for us to procreate. But it's a choice as well, because you're over here like knowing we're meant to do that, but you're like, but I want that instead, even though that's not what's supposed to be done.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to take 1,000 milligrams of testosterone either, but you're still doing it.
That's why it's a choice.
So that part's a choice. But what about when Paul said he's attracted to a woman? What's the difference between a man just feeling that attraction to another man?
I think that there's like some sort of mental thing going on there.
So you think gay people are mentally retarded?
I think it's in the same, like a very similar class. Maybe not retarded, but
maybe cut that part.
It's a mental disorder. I think it's a mental disorder. I think some people have mental. The reason I say that is because my sister works for a mental institution, and she's been working there for years. And she said the same thing I'm telling you, that most of the guys that go in there, or girls, or whatever, most of it's mental, and then there's a side of it that's a choice, because I've had the same conversation.
Okay, but you're talking about one place that people.
I'm not saying they're retarded. I'm not saying they're retarded.
What I'm saying to you is,
no one do that.
But you're still talking about outliers. I'm talking about well-adjusted, normal men that are like, I listen, when I was fucking 8, I was just attracted to a guy. That's what happened.
They just don't want to put up with women.
Let me ask you a question, Fouad. What do you guys think about like when gay people develop gay voice?
Okay, yeah, good point.
That's different.
See, like that acting? That's a choice.
That's acting a little bit.
I think that's part
performative.
Of
yeah. Because I've seen people.
No. Wait a minute. I'm not saying you're wrong, Paul, necessarily, but what I am saying is it's kind of part of your community, right? Well, so like you kind of like meld into like that community. Like bodybuilders are all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if you're hanging out with that community and people all talk that way,
right,
maybe you just
get influenced by it. Yeah. Like I don't talk the same way to my kids as I do to you guys.
Right. So I think it's more of that. But yeah, I guess that's a choice.
Yeah, that's what that was just the joke I was making. Because like you hear the thing of like, when gay guys with like the super like gay voice will wake up from like anesthesia and sound like completely normal,
Right. Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Kind of a choice. Yeah. That's not me trying to say that it's a choice to be gay. I'm just saying it's funny that there is aspects of that are clearly choices.
Yeah, I think it's performative, but like you said, I think like when you're in that environment and everyone's talking that way, it kind of rubs off on you.
Ian, do you think
no pun intended?
Ian, do you think it's gay? Choice?
I do think it's gay to be gay. Yes. I really don't know.
It's gay to be gay.
I really don't know, to be honest. I don't think it's like a active choice, because like I think a lot of gay people have a lot of shame in being gay. So then to me that wouldn't be a choice if they're like, I feel super shameful for being gay, but that's still what my like affliction is. So like nowadays, I think if it was a choice and they felt the shame in it, they would try and they would not be that because they're feeling shameful. Not all gay people like, I want to fuck men, I'm proud, I want to tell everybody. There's a shame associated with that because of a societal thing. So I think that there's not. I do think a lot of it, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think a lot of it in my mind probably comes down like people are probably born that way in some aspect, but I think that a lot of it comes down to like a nature nurture, how they're raised, something in there that happens, or some kind of hormonal thing or something. But I really don't know the answer to it.
Do you think?
Dude, I choose to not be a fat fuck every fucking day. I should be morbidly obese right now. I promise you that.
So we have 3 different answers now. We have the guy in the bottom left corner says a choice. The guy in the right corner says gay people are retarded. And the guy
Fuck you. I'm not saying that, damn it.
I know,
Don't
I'm sorry.
clip this.
I know.
I'll fucking kill you. You fucking clip this.
You gotta have the whole gay community against you now, Joe.
Oh, fucking A.
I'll try and find it. Cut
A
it
lot
out.
of
Don't worry, Joe.
Yeah, shit.
You know what? Let's end on that, Paul. I think it's a good way to end it.
Do one more. Do one more.
Amen to that.
And on a gay note.
All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Ian wants to do one more.
Don't be gay.
Congrats to Ian for Regan losing and helping Ian hold the title for most winning Canadian bodybuilder.
Oh, why would he have tied you? Or
You would have tied me, yeah.
okay.
That's why I'm sitting here. That's why I'm going to bat hard for Patrick Moore here. I'm like, no. Patrick deserved to win.
Hey, you know, Lee Haney was over there about Roddy winning. Like, fuck, don't fucking win.
Yeah.
Now that you've interviewed Patrick and Charles, you think you'll interview more competitors that aren't being talked about and give those guys a spotlight?
Yeah, you've been doing that.
Well, you always have.
Well, he has been.
Where you been?
I've literally interviewed like 200 fucking pros. If you just, all you gotta do is go on my YouTube channel and go to the RBP playlist, and you'll see all the different interviews. But I'm happy to interview people if they want to be interviewed. Like, honestly, some guys, you'll message them and they'll be like, yeah, and then they won't get back to you, or they don't want to do it.
And there's a language barrier. I mean, there's different culmination.
There's some guys, like there's some guys like Sir Guy, like he wants to do it, but he's just like a language barrier. I think Damien as well talked to Suki and said he wanted to do one, but there's like a language issue. So I don't know. There's a lot of
work.
And then I'll be honest with you, there's some competitors, and no names will be mentioned, but there's some competitors that because we do breakdowns, and sometimes when you analyze physiques,
they get upset about it. Yeah,
some competitors get upset if you say certain things about their physiques, and you know, it's unfortunate. You know, I just want to say this one thing before we move on. It's really unfortunate because the reason I want to show you guys something.
Yeah, these guys said I shouldn't have won every show that I ever won. I'm still here, you know.
I want to show you guys this. This made me really, really proud. I just want to show. I want to glaze myself for 1 second. This is the reason why I started the podcast. For anybody watching, anybody ever asks, it wasn't for marketing, it wasn't for money, it wasn't for anything. It was literally, this is why I started the fucking podcast. There is no other podcast in bodybuilding space like RBP. Makes me a fan of every guy that comes on here. This is exactly why I started the podcast, because when I started the podcast, there was a lot of channels out there making like shitty content about bodybuilders. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put these guys on and have them talk firsthand.
Give them a platform. Yeah.
And every fucking time someone comes on the podcast, the comment sections are riddled with people like that. So I'm just like, it makes me upset when bodybuilders are mad about the podcast or anything like that, because it's the opposite reason of why I started it. So anyway, enough of that. Last one. How is C-Bum prep going?
Good. Yeah, he'll be ready for stage in
Detroit?
6 weeks. You know,
Detroit.
Yeah, he's Olympia comeback, bro.
Oh, that's right.
It's so funny, like how people like will jump on an opportunity for that. Like, you know, it's with him. He put up that one post just hitting a front double. He's like, might fall out of retirement here. And people are like, Chris coming out of retirement.
I jumped on it. I was like,
yeah, but you knew he was coming out of retirement. You know. Like it's fun to tell the story, but like it's you know he's not coming out of retirement because he says a post like that.
What if I knew he was coming out of retirement, but I was hopeful that he was?
I mean, we're all hopeful. I'm hopeful, you know.
Yeah.
But like when he's doing that, he's clearly doing it exactly for the reason of why it happened. You know.
Yeah. Paul,
it's a good caption, you know.
Paul, for the next year, golden shower on the face once a week, or eat a bowl of broth with each meal.
With each meal, who's peeing on me?
Megan Fox, Prime,
no
Transformers, Megan Fox.
A seven.
Give me a 7 though, because some 7s are better than other 7s.
No, just pick a 7 in your mind. She gets
just once.
She gets
in the
face,
mouth closed, eyes closed.
Eyes open.
Eyes open, mouth closed.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
And she's like, she's reasonably hydrated. She's reasonably hydrated, but like,
Okay.
there's some yellow there, you know?
You can wear glasses. She ate asparagus.
Okay, I'll take
Oh,
it.
asparagus. Jeez.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
that just brought it down a notch. Is it a clean vagina? Is it
Well, you're not touching the vagina. It's
messy?
just a pee.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
can smell,
know,
you
but
can
still,
smell.
it's
You can
where it's
smell.
coming from.
You can smell it a little bit.
Yeah, like
pennies?
it's a
Smell like
clean one,
pennies?
but like it's got a little like post gym stank.
There's
to
a
it.
little funk. Yeah,
It's a little pungent.
Yeah, a little pungent. Yeah.
Is it well kept or is it groomed?
it's moist. It's
Well
moist.
kept.
It's
Okay.
like it was
Oh,
shaved
it's nice
like
and
12
fun.
days ago, you know?
Oh, 12 days ago.
You
Okay.
got a little stubble going on.
Yeah,
Now,
like
how
a
much
little.
test am I on?
That's
How much-
Shadow.
That's the
You're on,
worst.
you're on your 500 milligrams.
I'm on a summer cycle.
Dude,
You're on your
12
500 mils
Listen,
with the
can I-
Anavar.
Can I say something?
with the Anavar.
Wait. The 12 days ago is horrible.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
shaving
that
12
you
days
picked
ago.
like the worst amount of time.
Well, that's why I picked it.
I know it's so
A
perfect
little
though.
pickle.
Because like
Are we anywhere?
Because if it was like 4 days, you'd be like, it's short enough.
And if
it
it's like
was
2 weeks, it's like,
it's
Or
kind
if it's like 2 months, yeah.
it's like a bush. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different.
Okay,
Oh.
one more question. How far removed are we from the menstrual cycle?
She just finished her period the day before.
oh. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of
Fresh off
pennies.
the boat.
You're getting a little bit of penny scent in there.
Yeah,
you know?
but I'm on 500 mgs and I'm on 40 milligrams of Anavar.
Yeah.
When's the last time I had sex?
6 months ago.
I'll take the pee in the face.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I don't want to taste it though.
Okay, let's wrap there. Let's wrap there.
Yeah.
My eyes
We
will
can't get
definitely
much.
be open. My mouth is closed.
I like some fucked up stuff, but pee is just one thing I just can't do, man.
I can
You don't
do
get peed on? I can do pee.
Dude, I don't even, if I go to the toilet and Melissa or anyone has peed in the toilet before me,
No.
I'll flush it before I piss on it.
No, I'm the same way. I can't do that. But
Because the smell of like pee back to me is just disgusting to me.
Yeah, I'm gross.
if Summer
Not
told
all
me she
pee
wanted to pee
smells.
on me tomorrow, I'd be like, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if she peed on me in the shower, but like in bed, I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want it on my bed sheets.
Well, I don't want pee in the bed, but I'd let her
Yeah.
pee on me dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not down.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
surprised, Ian. You're pretty perverted guy.
Yeah, I am, but that's
He's
just
not
out of
that.
my,
He's not as perverted as you think.
I'm not that kind of perverted, no.
Have you ever been with, it's kind of personal,
Yes.
squirter?
Yes.
Well, then it's the same thing.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
the
that's
same
not,
thing.
it's not at all. No.
It's
It's
only a
different.
small piece.
No.
There's a little bit of pee in that squirt.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
but
like
it's not the
I've
same
never
thing.
been squirted on being like that smells like pee.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what if it's...
And
if
it's not
the-
usually in your face.
And it's also like there's that correlation between like the squirting and your performance makes you feel good. Peeing is just like
You're just
release.
confident.
It's just peeing, you know?
Yeah.
At least
Like a
she's
toilet.
squirting on me. I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, fucking, you know, get more, you know?
you think your dick's that good.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with...
I'm just I'm trying to force more out of her, but the pee, it's like you're just urinating on me, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like a toilet. That
Yeah.
point.
That's probably
Yeah.
that's how Melissa felt when he farted mid-stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, my performance must be great.
It's like that deep leg press. She's working hard, you know?
Ooh.
Forced it out of me. Yeah.
Paul, you been with a squirter?
I found the Kegel.
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, once a long time ago.
Did it bother you?
It was cool, but I thought to myself, I don't know if I'd want this all the time, though.
Oh, it's the best.
What do you
yeah, but
mean?
now because it's messy as fuck. You know, like if like yeah, in the shower or something like that, great. But
I'll
in
put
your
a towel
bed,
down, go on with your life, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
wash
can
his
see it
towels
getting old.
anymore.
yeah, I have to wash towels more often. I
Yeah,
can see
maybe
it
if you
getting old
use your
fast.
towel, you'd be washing it more often. This would be great for you.
Yeah. Force you to man up. Watch your towel.
I
right,
think
Paul.
it's something that would get old quick.
Say a prayer.
Okay. Let us bow our heads. Dear leader, we've come to that point of the night where we must bid each other farewell. Once again, it was a very deep conversation. I enjoyed conversation tonight with you gentlemen. Learned a little bit. Joe's thoughts on homosexuality may not align with them, but each their own. Learned I like to get peed in the face. That's that's probably not really surprising, but I'm surprised Ian doesn't want to get peed on. But besides the point, Fouad, I will see you probably sometime tomorrow. And until we meet again, gentlemen, next week, hope you guys have a great week. And God bless you all.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. That was beautiful.
Good night,
Thank you,
guys.
See you, boys.